First of all, liking is free. So the fact that y'all on my live right now, you could be probably going to work, getting ready for school, whatever it is. You should be double tapping. Liking is very free. Okay, that's the best you can do. Okay, thank you. Liking is very free. Let's get this live to 10K likes, 20K likes. I really want to touch a lot of women, and I know this topic of me putting 20K before Christmas is gonna get a lot of you people to like get in. I really want to use her situation as an example. We're going to use her situation as the topic of the intro of this live. And then towards the end, we're going to start talking about more practical things as far as like, digital marketing, digital products. We'll talk about that towards the end. But I do want to use her situation to highlight a point that I've been making to you guys. And I want you guys to double tap this as I'm talking. Keep double tapping. Double tapping is free, okay? I already give you guys, hi, oh my God, where are you in Nigeria? Where are you in Nigeria? I give you guys so much free gems that you guys double tapping the screen as I'm talking should be like a no-brainer. Okay. So, I want to wait till we get to about 1K likes, and then I'm going to tell you my take on her situation. And I'm going to also, use it as an example, right? Because we all have to learn from each other, okay? So when we get to about 1K likes, then I'm going to get started. And as I'm talking, guys, liking is very free. Commenting is very free. Even you saying, hey, I'm here, it's very free. We want to make sure we touch a lot of women. So just like this live as I'm talking. Thank you, my love. Thank you. I just came from my, well, I didn't just come, but, I decided to put back on my gym wear. I had came from my workout class, so I work out a lot. And I just got this brand new cup, and you can't tell me nothing about this cup. Like, now I know why the girlies like Stanley, because it's like when you have this, it's like you're drinking water nonstop. Thank you, Britt. Thank you. In here, I put some lemon and strawberries inside. So thank you, Allison, for the haze. Guys, always comment, just like. I want you guys to double tap this live. This live is so important. We have to talk about this now. I want to we're using Isis trophy wife situation as an example of how you ladies need to be. And I tell you guys this all the time about, first of all, number one, I talk about dating older men. I always tell you guys this. When it comes to dating older men, you must always have a plan. Sometimes some of you think that just because a guy is older and he has money, that's better. And it's never that. And that's why I keep telling you ladies that, thank you. That's why I keep telling you ladies that when you get to a certain financial class as a woman, you're no longer looking at men based off of, oh, can he pay all my bills? Or you're not looking at men from a survival standpoint. You're more so like, okay, I got my money and he got money, which is a plus because you're not going to deal with no dusty, right? Because you're at a high class, right? But then you start to pay attention to men's character. And, I think most times when you guys become very surprised when you guys see these women's husbands. For example, my husband, we're like the same age. He's 6'2". I don't play with the old shit. No offense. I don't play with the old men. I don't have time for it. I don't like it. It's not my thing. But to each his own, right? Everybody have their own type. But me personally, I like to be able to wake up and look at my husband and know, okay, we're the same age. There's certain things I don't have to overly explain. That's just me. Some girls be like, oh no, I want older because of the money. And the girls that usually go for guys that are that old don't really come from a stable background. Like someone like myself, and I'm just saying, and I'm not trying to, this is not compare and contrast. I'm just giving you guys like advice, right? Someone like myself that my father was in my life till I was about 10 years old and I was spoiled rotten. Like I was always traveling. I was always getting money from his pocket. Even my older brother, even after my father left, my older brother stepped up. So it's not like I had to feel like I had to survive. So when women come from that survival background of having to do whatever just to survive, they start going for the ugliest. Cause some, you know what? We're not even talking about trophy wife. We're just talking about, let's just in general. Sometimes I be looking at these girls and they be having the AP, they be having the G-Wagon, everything, all the things that, most of the girlies want. And when I see it, I look at their husband. I'm like, how did he get you? And when I look at, like, it's like an instant look. I look and I'm like, oh, it's the money. It's the money. And sometimes because you're dealing with someone that's like a lot older than you end up dealing with a lot of shit you don't want to deal with. And that's just the truth. So let me block you. Since it's boring, let me block you. I don't know why you here commenting is boring. Let me block you. Let me just get you out of here. Anyways, this is not even a podcast. This is not even a podcast episode. This is just me talking on live. So anyways, so it's not every guy because and people like that pisses me off because you're on my life. You're saying it's boring, but you're on my life. You're done. This is not even an episode. This is a normal me talking on live. This is not an episode or anything. This is just me on live. I just like to make sure, because some of you guys are at work, some of you guys are working out. So I want to make sure my audio is very crisp when you guys are listening, instead of me not using my phone camera. Thank you, my love. People are just very weird. So that's the reason why I'm using my podcast microphone, just so that the audio can be very, very crisp for you guys. So I want you guys to hear every single word that's coming out of my mouth, because I want you guys to learn. I really want you guys to learn. Yes, investing next door we trust. I love you guys. So I always tell you guys stuff, and I feel like because I'm not the normal, like, agree with everything and say, yeah, go for the older guy for his money, go for a sugar daddy. I feel like some people are discouraged, but I tell you guys things for real life shit. And her situation, and I'm not, again, this is not to bring it in a negative light. We're using the situation as an example. Her situation is exactly what I be talking about. That's exactly what I be talking about as far as being financially stable. There is so many women that's sitting there pointing the finger at her, talking about that's what happens when you only go for a provider man, blah, 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 blah. We already spoke about, when you don't have shit, that's when you look at men as, okay, who can help me out of my survival mode? We're past that. But being able to afford to leave. Now, you see, all of us want to be housewives, right? Housewives. Everybody want to be a housewife. Thank you, my love. Everybody wants to be a housewife. But I always tell you guys this, and I'm getting goosebumps as I'm saying it. I'm getting goosebumps, literally getting goosebumps. I always tell you guys this because I've been in that situation before. You want to make sure you can afford to leave. And it's not about a job, because having a job, when you want to move to another state or another country, you cannot carry your job with you. You cannot. You're going to have to go through the process of looking for another job. And when you're looking for another job, it keeps you there longer than you need to be. That's why I keep telling you guys, I will keep stressing it. There's the internet, and then there's real life. Half of these people that come online saying shit, and I may not be as popular as they are, and I'm not comparing myself to anybody, because I love who I am. I will always stay who I am. Once they get off the internet, it's real life. I tell you shit from my mouth for real life, because I be seeing what the fuck is happening. I actually see what's going on. And when I see what's going on, I'm like, you know what? There's a lot of misguidance when it comes to the internet. Like, for example, a lot of you are losing on good guys all because you're like, oh, he's not the richest. But then you got to think to yourself, okay, some of you be asking, where do I find wealthy men and where do I find rich men? And we're going to get into the topic. We're going to get into our, the digital blueprint. We're going to get into all of that. But some of you love asking this stupid ass question of, where do I find rich men? I can tell you a million times where to find them, but you could go in that room and they won't even look at you twice. Yeah. They won't even look at you twice. Stop looking for men and allow the men to find you. I'll give you guys an example. My husband, right? Me and my husband, we're not far in age. He's only a year older than me. He's a millennial. We are the same age, right? I didn't go, after I left my narcissistic ex-fiance, I didn't go saying, oh, I need to find a man. I need to go look for a husband. I didn't even do that. Do you know what I did? Let me tell you guys. You know what I did? While I was in the process of breaking up with my ex-fiance, we were still living in the same roof. I didn't wait till after I left to want to get myself together. I started focusing on myself the moment I realized I was going to be done with him. I had the revelation in January. I left that man's house in April. Yeah. I had the revelation in January that I was not going to be with him and I was not going to marry him officially. And in April, I was already out the door. So now, when I'm mentally strong, spiritually strong, body T, everything T. So how did I meet my ex-fiance? Just by going to a grocery store. Did I look for him? No. He sent someone to talk to me. My husband sent someone to talk to me. I didn't go say, oh my God, I'm so desperate now, I need somebody. No, I focused on myself. And I keep telling you guys, focus on yourself. Stop looking for things. Let it find you. Anytime you go looking, you're never going to find it, or you're going to find the wrong thing. They just be coming along. Exactly, fashion boss. They just be coming along. And that's why I keep telling you, and you guys keep, yeah, ask a lot of you, if I tell you where I got this wig from, where I got this jewelry from, where I got this from, a lot of you all of a sudden got money to spend. But when it comes to investing in skills and, your mindset and leveling up, all of a sudden it's like, oh, bestie, that's too expensive. Or, oh, bestie, I'm going to try next week. That's the reason why you're not finding the guy. That's the reason. You focus on yourself by, first of all, analyzing what it is you need to change about yourself so you can become the most confident woman in the room. Every single one of us, no matter, even Kim K, she have insecurities. Yeah. But it's about how you mask and improve your insecurities. Babes, Miss Virgo, I wasn't even looking dressed up. I looked very simple. I looked very neat. I had my nice bust down here, no makeup, and just a dress. Cute, simple. And that's how he found me. I didn't go to no bar. And that's why I keep telling you, and I'm going to clock this tea real quick because I need to clock it. And I'm always going to clock it. Going to the bar, standing there looking for a rich man, it gives prostitute. It makes you look like a prostitute. I'm sorry. And I'm going to keep saying it. All this shit they tell you on the line where they be like, oh, yeah, just sit by the bar. When you sit by the bar, you're going to find a rich man. If you want to be a prostitute, let me know. And I'll tell you how to be the best prostitute. But if you're not ready to be any of that, and you're not looking to be that, then don't sit by nobody. Don't be standing by the bar with one drink looking thirsty like, I just came with my friends. First of all, because a woman of value, a queen, she's not standing looking for anything. She's sitting down. They're looking for her. Yeah. They're looking for her. She's not standing there at the bar looking for somebody to come talk to her, looking for someone to come and pay her tab because she can't afford the drinks, the cocktails she bought. I'm always clocking. I'm always clocking, babes. You already know. Stop listening to these creators tell you guys bullshit. They be trying to sell you these, playbook guy. Don't listen to this bullshit. Bestie is telling you the truth. Even in the beginning, I was telling you guys that because it was working, but now it's getting played out because so many women are doing it and men are catching on. And because men are so smart, you know what they do? They will approach you, but they already know like, all right, cool. I'm going to give a little 500 or I'm going to give a little 1,000 for the night. You don't want to be that. No, I'm not back in my studio. You know what it is the connection. I got a new connection. So the connection on this side is good. So that's the reason why I'm back on this side of the house. Like I'm back on this side. I would have been on that side of the house if the connection was bad. You guys like this? You like me in my studio better? Yeah, like me in my studio better? Okay, I'm okay. That's it. Okay. Oh, you saw my man's page? You saw it? You see, I'm really getting to it. Let's clock it. Yes, I made a page for men. So, guys, I did make a page for men. I am giving men advice as well because men are an easy target because, again, I'm going to tell you guys something that I observed, that I know. Thank you, Temi. I'm going to tell you what I observed. As far as like when it comes to online, do you know what is only being sold to men is sex? It's literally sex. That's it. So if you say, you know what, I'm going to actually make a guide or a course on how men can be better with women, or, I'm going to teach them how they can make more money. You're going to be rich in 2025. You're going to be rich. Somebody on my live just said, I saw your men account. I'm not playing. You see the advice I give you guys? I take it. Yeah. That's to show you that I practice what I preach. The advice that I told you guys, I'm actually taking it. Right now, I'm creating a man account right now as we speak. I'm giving men advice now. Yeah. Because it's not oversaturated. And I already have the product. So I already know, like, okay, cool. They're going to love this digital marketing course and this digital product stuff because they know they can make money off of it. Men, they can work 48 hours straight, no sleep, hustling. So it's not like they're also benefiting because I'm helping other men also make six figures. They want this type of opportunity. Thank you. I love you too. So I forgot what I was saying. They want this type of opportunity. That's why I keep telling you, ladies. When you get the digital blueprint, you're not only, the dog's there right here, they're sleeping. You're not only getting a vault of over 50 plus products to resell, you can also resell the whole entire course. Not only that, you're also leveling up with weight loss, everything. You can be in Canada, you can be in Africa, you could be wherever you are in the world. Guys, invest in that digital blueprint. Invest. It's on sale right now, $45 off. You can resell it to men. They're going to buy it. Someone on cryptocurrency just said, I saw your man's page. They're going to buy it. I promise you. And you can just edit. You can even say, you know what? You know how you've seen these guys that these girls that talk about credit repair. You can literally resell one of the products in there that's credit repair for $40. Now you got residual income. And you don't have to show your face, because with men, again, men do not need that much convincing as women do. It's not the same. Like, it's not really the same. Like, men are more so like very logical buyers. They want something, they buy it, that's it. The Baddie Blueprint does not have anything that's resellable. The Baddie Blueprint is strictly about leveling up, finding yourself, losing weight, skincare, surgical enhancements. The Baddie Blueprint is $75. The digital blueprint right now is on sale for $45 off. The digital blueprint includes the Baddie Blueprint plus 2 courses. Plus, you get access to the WhatsApp community with both Baddie and the digital blueprint. You get access to the WhatsApp community. So the courses inside and the digital products inside, you can resell all of it. So it's actually like you're holding your money. The Baddie Blueprint by itself. The Baddie Blueprint by itself is $75. The digital blueprint is $350, but it's $45 off now. Rude gal said, does it take much to convince me? Because you trust me, because you know me. I don't be telling no lies. I don't be out here telling you guys no lies. I don't be telling no lies. Now, let me go back to what I was saying. No, it's not a Lululemon set. You know, let me tell you guys this, right? I am not the type of person that buys things because of name. I'm not that girl. Like, I would wear, okay, the only things that I buy because of name is probably like jewelry, you know, bags, you know, shoes. Like, I like those, like, I don't compromise on that. But when it comes to clothes and when it comes to like these type of cups, bitch, I am not spending, I don't even know how much a Stanley Cup is. I am not spending that money on however much a Stanley Cup is, making that rich company rich. I'd rather support a small business. I don't even know who it is. Yeah, here we go. I'd rather support a small business. Yeah. I'm going to support your business. I want to make sure you get rich too. Yeah. Yeah, clothes we can get away with. Yeah, a purse, when it comes to like purse and like certain things, you know you can't get away with it because you need the quality. But when it comes to clothes, bitch, I am not about to go to Lululemon, Lulu Moon, whatever the fuck they call it, when I could support a small business and they're actually giving me quality. Like, look at the quality of this. Look at the quality. I don't even have the girl's name. And she don't, you know, the funny thing about it is she didn't even put her tag in it. She didn't even put her tag. Look at the quality. Oh my God, they're restricting my life. Guys, they're restricting my life. Hold on. They're restricting my life. Because of, because I was talking about all the brands. That's why. They really trying to, but I'm going to continue. So, guys, just to piggy off of what I was saying, and I want you guys, because we're about to get into 2025, and I want 2025 to be the year that we all succeed. It's not just about, oh, you're sitting on my live. I want you to come back in 2025 and say to me, oh, bestie, I was on your live last year and you had said a lot of things that changed me. And now, bestie, first of all, number one, I got a good provider, man. His character is good. Number two, I can afford to do things for myself. That's what I want it to be, because there's nothing better than knowing you're a baddie and you can have other baddies too. Because I want to be able to say, girl, what city you in? All right, cool. We about to go out. We about to, like, can we go on a yacht? Like, it needs to be that. It needs to be giving that. It needs to be giving that. It needs to be giving, oh, you in Miami this weekend? All right, cool. That's why I'm trying to create the WhatsApp community for. I want the WhatsApp community. That's if you get either the Baddie Blueprint or the digital blueprint, I wanted to get to a point where we have thousands of people inside and we all could like link up. Like, let's say one of you guys are like, oh, I'm trying to go to Miami, or I'm trying to go to Vegas. Is anybody in Vegas, or can anybody come? Like, let's start helping each other. Let's start building with each other. Let's start networking with each other. They say your network is your net worth for a reason. The reason why they say that is because the information that passes in your network translates into your net worth. Half of the things that I know right now, if I wasn't networking with the right people, I wouldn't be able to say this. I wouldn't be able to say it. I'll be still talking about some bullshit. But because I've seen a different part of life, and I started seeing guys that are financially stable, guys that, you know, have money and they're not old. And I noticed that in order to even get access to them, you have to be at a certain class as a girl, because guys will always class you. Guys will always size you up. I keep telling you guys, listen to what I'm telling you. Bestie will tell you no lies. I off this camera, and when I off this camera, I can rest knowing that I'm telling you guys the truth. Listen to what I'm telling you. Guys will size you up based on how you look. They will size you up, and they will sit there and say to you, you know what, man, she can't even afford 500, or nah, I'm gonna just give her 300. But let it be Ruby Rose. Let it be any of these big influencers. They be like, nah, I can't give her 500. I can't disrespect her and give her 500 because she makes more than that. I know she's making money. That's how you want guys to look at you. Stop having this broke mentality of, oh, I don't want guys to know I'm getting money, because if they know I'm getting money, then I'm only going to attract the dusties and they're going to want to leech off of me. It's not possible. Because you're getting money, you get access to a higher class. And yes, there's going to be dusties that try to talk to you, but the dusties that try to talk to you, they know they got to spend their last savings to even get next to you. You want to be like that. You don't want to be the, damn, you asking a guy for 500. 500 should not be your problem in this economy. Yeah. I'm saying it to you guys because I'm saying the truth. $500 should not be your problem in this economy. It should not. No. Your problem is 20K, 50K, 100K, 500K. Yeah, you got to be that delusional when it comes to money, because money itself has no value. It's what you use to purchase money. That's what the value is. Money is used to hold value. For example, food. We need food, water, clothes, even school. That's what money is used for. So stop holding on to money like it's so valuable. 500 does not go a long way. It does not go a long way. I don't know. Maybe our bills is a little different, but 500 does not go a long way. It does not. It does not. When you start seeing a certain kind of amount of money, it doesn't go a long way. Hold on, let me show you why it doesn't go a long way. I'm gonna just show you real quick. Hold on. I'm gonna show you real quick. Hold on. I don't know how they be doing that green screen stuff. Okay. Wait, let me just use my hand so I can show you real quick. Let me just use my hand because I don't even know how they be doing it. I deliberately put this up just to show you guys. Okay, this is April 13, right? This is back when digital marketing just popped off. This is my phone, right? This is my phone. Same phone. What do you see? A sale, $597. $500 is not a lot of money. People have money to spend. Yeah. People have money to spend. It's left to you to provide value. So you can't. $500 is not a lot. You can make $500 in 5 minutes if you know how to do it the right way. Somebody said I spend $500 on maintenance. Girl, me too. Lashes is expensive. Hair is expensive. We're not even talking about the pads, the lotion, face care. I said face care, skincare. It's a lot. This is back in April, and I had went in my pages. I was like, let me screenshot it because this is how I know I'm so intuitive, because I knew somebody was gonna come on my live doubting that it's possible. So I deliberately look. I have my numbers. You see, it's the same store. What this is like in a few days, 7,000. That's nothing. You got to start believing these things are possible. When you believe these things are possible, then it's like. Some of you are so delusional when it comes to men, but you're not delusional when it comes to your money. Okay, so Brown Sugar said how? So first of all, number one, you need to find a product that is in demand, right? So this is why I'm pivoting into men, because I know that men need the guidance as far as like not having to rob anymore, not having to think that they need to be a rapper to make money. So you need to make a product that's in demand. Now, that digital marketing course, I did sell it on a Faceless account for men as well. And I got 2 sales off of that in one day, which is like $1,000, right? First of all, I'll give you the formula. First of all, you need to sit down and strategize. You need to, first of all, think about your target audience, and you need to think about your persona. Your target audience is a broad audience, and your persona is the person that's inside of your target audience. So I'm going to give you an example. Let's say you're talking to, because I have my little notepad. right? I be writing down notes because I literally be writing down what I want to be. But before, I used to write down what it is that, I would want to post, right? So a random example would be something like this of a target audience. Target audience would be, let's say you're talking to women men between the ages of 25 to 35, and they have a job, they have no kids, and they're looking to live a luxury life, and they want to get rich. So now, persona is the person inside of your target audience. So once you identify your persona in the target audience, your persona will be like the avatar. So persona would be something like this. A 25-year-old male who wants to be rich before 30, who has a job, who's tired of working a minimum, who's tired of making minimum wage, wants to live a luxury lifestyle before 30. He wants to be rich before 30. So now you're going to find content that resonates with that 25-year-old male. So now it will be something like either nice cars or a guy on a yacht. Or you could, if you're doing it with you talking, you could talk. I know a lot of women don't like to do men advice because they're scared of talking. Don't be scared to don't be scared to talk. But if you don't want to do that because you're shy, that's very okay. Me, I have a lot of experience with dealing with negative feedback or people trying to drag me, so I don't be giving a fuck. So anyway, let's say you're using a faceless video, right? So now you'll either cultivate your content to be motivation, inspirational, or funny, witty, right? So you have to make sure that your content matches the text overlay. So if you're trying to talk to a 25-year-old, you already know a 25-year-old is going to look at a Ferrari or a Rolex or an AP. Those are the things that will grab their eye because they'll feel like in their mind, they'll think the universe is trying to, send them messages. So you'll use a video of someone in a Ferrari driving, and then you put POV. You invested POV. You was able to get rich off of you was able to get rich by 30 and drive your dream car, all because you invested, all because you started selling digital products. That's it, right? So now that person is gonna click on your profile because like, oh shit, like this is probably, again, they're gonna be thinking the universe is giving them answers to get to their goal, right? Somebody asked, where do you find those videos? All these luxury videos is also included in the digital blueprint. It's also included. So like the digital blueprint is like a one-stop shop. So everything you need is inside, even like mini guides and stuff like that. Let's say you want to sell a guide for like $35 or $40. There's different guides inside of the digital blueprint. Again, you can resell the 2 courses that's attached to it as well. So now your POV is like, POV, you was finally able to get rich off of 30. You was finally able to get rich before 30 and drive your dream car, all because you're selling digital products. Now your caption needs to have something that motivates them or inspires them. That's how it needs to be, right? Or you can say, if you're interested, DM me. But you got to start thinking about how people start to perceive your content. You got to think about if you were on the receiving side of the content, would it sound salesy? You don't want it to sound too salesy. You want to sound like you're helping. Another way is by giving tips. So when you and again, consistency. You got to keep posting. Like 3 times a day. Post. 3 times a day is not a lot. Some of you be on Instagram, TikTok, scrolling for like an hour, making no money. Don't shoot me. I'm just a messenger. So posting 3 times a day consistently, you're going to get a sale. And once you get that one sale, it's like, oh shit. Like this is not as hard as I thought. It's not that hard. But a lot of you are not patient. And the problem with a lot of you is this, like you guys spend so much time looking for a job, and looking for a job is a job in itself, right? Because it's like you're fetching. So it's the same thing with selling digital products. Like, it's like, okay, you're trying to make sure you do what works. You got to amend certain content. Same thing. But you know that you have a higher chance of making more than the salary you are looking for from a job. You have a higher chance. So that's how I was able to, that was in April. And now digital marketing is more popular. That's why I keep telling you guys, get the digital blueprint. It's really going to help you. It's not only going to help you financially, but it's going to help you spiritually. For those of you who have issues with your femininity, all these things. And then not only that, you do get access to speak to me on WhatsApp anytime. Like I'm always active in the WhatsApp community, So yeah, hold on guys. I really don't want to end this live, but they restricted my live twice. Okay. So, I'm gonna answer you guys questions because I know there's some of you in here and I don't want to lose you guys, and I know you guys are interested. So, how does it work? So, it works like this. You pick a you first of all pick a niche, because niche is very important. Okay. I think that's what most people don't understand, and that's how you're not successful with selling digital products. You need to understand your niche. What is your niche? Are you in family? Are you in wealth? Because the example I just gave previously, for those of you guys that were in here, that's the wealth niche. So are you in wealth? And again, in wealth itself, there's so many different avenues in wealth. One, are you in beauty? Are you in family? Are you in dating? Are you in health and wellness? Are you in what else? What else is there? There's another niche as well I'm missing. Hold on, I don't want to forget it. Self-development. Self-development. You have to think about what comes to you easy. It's not hard. And inside the digital blueprint, there's a digital marketing course inside of it, right? Before you get to the attached DFY course, there's a digital marketing course inside of it that will teach you how to it will give you an exercise on how you can find your niche. Because finding your niche can be difficult, but you got to know how to find your niche. So once you find your niche, you got to sit down and know their pain points. You got to put yourself in their shoes. For example, you could be in the wealth niche, right? Where you're helping people to make money. But who are you helping to make money? Is it business owners? Is it people that are beginners? Who exactly? You have to identify that, because I know a lot of people run to the wealth niche and they don't even know the avenue to, take. Look at niches like states, right? Yeah, look at it like states, or look at it like cities. Look at it like states or cities, right? So when you get to a state, you need to know your location. You need to know your exact location, right? So knowing your exact location and knowing your exact target, it's going to help you speak to the person directly. You cannot sell to everybody. You cannot. It's not possible. Everybody's not going to like it. There's going to be some people that say, oh, it's too expensive. There's going to be some people saying, oh, I don't need that. Those are not your audience. Do not worry about the people that may feel like your product is too expensive. As long as you know you're providing value, that's all that matters. That's literally all that matters. And right now, there's somebody on the internet right now, a man that doesn't want to pay someone $1,000 to help him with his credit. You can sell a mini course for like $50 or $60, or you can decide to sell an ebook. They'll buy it. But who are you talking to? Who is the man credit you're trying to help? Are you helping a 40-year-old man that, he messed up his 30s? He was playing all his 30s and now he wants to get his life together? You need to make content that speaks directly to that man. That's how you make money. You got to speak directly to you got to build an avatar, because your avatar is millions of people. Does that make sense? Can I get some ones? Is that making sense? Can I get some ones? Thank you. So, I want you guys to understand. Good morning, my love. Thank you, my loves. I want you guys to understand. When you get specific on the one person you're talking to, it falls for millions of people. So that's why I keep saying to you guys that when you're trying to sell a product, like a digital product, we're not talking about physical products. Physical product is different. The reason why physical products are a little bit different is because you're limited to your location. But digital products, you're not limited to your location. Somebody from Switzerland can buy from you. Somebody in Africa can buy from you. But it's all about how do you speak to their pain point. And that's the only way for you to do that is, first of all, know your niche, know the avenue that you're going to get into in your niche, and then talk to their pain point. When you talk to your consumer's pain point, trust me. I have another account right now on TikTok, right? There's a lot of people that right now that are trying to get into digital products, but they're not as consistent. Like right now, I have an account of 200 followers of men, 100% men. 200 to get men to follow you on a social media account, and it's not sex or anything. And I literally started that account maybe a week and a half ago, and I have 200. It shows I know what I'm doing, right? I have another account that I have that's like 5K, but that account I'm trying to, it's like 4K or so. I was doing the whole text overlay, and I was getting views, and then I tried to use my video and it didn't work. So I might have to go back to the whole baddie stuff, text overlay stuff, right? So everything I'm telling you guys, I actually do myself. So that's why I'm telling you, get the digital blueprint. When you get the digital blueprint, you're going to two things. You're going to decide to resell the 2 courses, number one. Or number two, you're going to decide to sell mini guides, but you can sell all of them together because there may be somebody that cannot afford your $250 or $300 course, but they may be able to say, okay, you know what? I want to get that $30 guide or $40 guides. All those little things add up. Tessa, write me on, DM me on TikTok. I have to send you the link. DM me on TikTok. DM me on TikTok. DM me on TikTok so I can send you the link. It's a new link. It doesn't ever expire. And when I send you the link, please make sure you get into the WhatsApp community. Make sure you actually get into the WhatsApp, because some of you guys got the baddie blueprint, but you're not in the WhatsApp, and I be mad confused. I'm very confused as to why. And I wanted to piggyback off of the trophy wife stuff, because I actually forgot. I actually forgot about it. We were talking, I digress a lot. I bounce from different topic to topic. I digress a lot. But let's go back to her situation as far as being able to afford to leave. You know why I like that girl? Because although she had, because that's not her husband anymore. Fuck that man. She still was creating a community. Her YouTube video has almost close to 700 views. Her check from that video, it's going to be heavy. Yeah. It's going to be a little heavy. It's going to be hefty. Now, when she creates more content on YouTube and TikTok, she's getting paid. Yeah. So she, being a housewife and having a rich man, she didn't just say, oh, you know what? My life is over. My life is good. I have a rich man. Let me sit back, kick my feet up and relax. No. Her posting content, her becoming a content creator is still a job. It's still her working. It may not be her having to physically get up and, go to a 9-to-5, but she built that. It's over 1 million views now. She's getting a check. She's getting paid. I have a YouTube account, so I know. Yeah. She's getting paid. Yeah. So when people have all this fucking, it bothers me so much when people have all these things to say. And I'm like, but she's getting paid. So although, that situation happened to her where she picked a wealthy man, she still can afford to leave and sustain the lifestyle for herself. Because, you see, Suede? Because you know why? A lot of people lack common sense. A lot of people are thinking from a broke perspective. Nobody's playing chess. Nobody's playing chess. But me, I'm a big chess player. Girl, I bought the baddie blueprint. Lulu, you just got it now? Nobody is playing chess, and I'm playing chess. I already know in my head, I'm like, oh, all right. She's smart. She can afford to leave now. And now she can talk about it. And now that she's talking about it, she's going to hit you did, Lulu, are you in the WhatsApp chat? I hope you're in the WhatsApp chat, or we're going to fight. Me and you're going to fight virtually. I'm going to fight you like this. We're about to fight. If you're not in the WhatsApp chat, we're going to fight. Yeah. I'm going to fight you. Lulu, I'm going to fight you if you're not in the WhatsApp chat. And I'm also going to fight you if you didn't start. She got the whole world giving her views. And people don't understand that as much as they're talking shit about her, and we're talking about it, it's making her more popular. Now she's going to touch a new audience. They call it trauma bond and pain. It's going to connect her to her audience. That's going to make her even more richer. Hey, Chris. Oh, you was the first to comment on her video? We're talking about trophy wife, how everybody was just talking shit about her, blah, blah, blah. Everybody that's making fun of her now, the community that's like, oh, you see, this is why we can't listen to you because you was too busy glamoring being a trophy wife. First of all, I commend her for even, first of all, being brave to share that story. Number two, leaving, because now she can leave. She built that platform. And guys, I will keep stressing this. I keep telling you guys, You never, and even as I'm married, when I heard her story, I'm like, you see, this is why I don't do my man on the internet. I thought it myself. I said, "See, bestie, this is why I don't do my man, my husband. I don't do my husband. I don't do that shit. I don't play those games on the internet. I don't even play like that." But I'm telling you, from sister to sister, you do not, and that's why I keep telling you guys, stop thinking about, oh my God, it's too expensive. Invest in that digital blueprint. You can literally get it for as low as $30 right now and start. And just start. Like, just literally just start. Because you never know when it's going to be in hand. It's going to come in handy. Just start. All right, let me just start my digital business. Let me just have a silly idea. Mistakenly, next year, you can end up making 6 figures. And your money is your insurance policy. You never, and I'm saying this and I'm going to say it, you never want to fully be dependent on a man. Don't. You see these creators that show you the luxury lifestyle of, having a rich husband, like a wealthy husband, because rich is different. A wealthy husband, like, all the nice stuff, the trips, vacations. They're still getting paid off of that content. I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. Like, I want you guys to understand from a different point of view. You see, a lot of these people online that talk shit, they don't think from the other side. I'm always looking at shit from the other side. I don't look at shit like a consumer. Like, oh my God, yeah, good for that bitch. Because she was always talking about having a trophy husband. All these women that you see online talking about being a trophy wife, they have a husband that take care of them. They're still building their foundation. They have something to fall back on. I hope you guys understand. Am I making sense? I hope you guys understand what I'm saying. That's why I'm telling you guys that, yeah, you may have a job right now and everything is all good, but you never know when shit goes sour. And it gets sour real fast. That's what I'm saying. And we're getting into an era of where things are becoming very digital. That's why I keep preaching this to you guys. Guys, just start. Don't be like, oh my God. Think about when in 2016, 2017, when people were talking about, they were talking about, Bitcoin. And now those who actually say, you know what, let me just put $5, or let me just put $100. Those people are actually really rich right now. This is the same thing I'm trying to tell you guys with the whole digital product, starting a digital business. If you start now, by 2025, the only way you're not going to be making money from now to 2025 or into 2025 is if you stop. If you just say, oh, you be lazy, that's on you. Because I feel like a lot of you don't understand that when you get certain things, you be like, oh, but it's not working. It's not working because you're not working. Yeah. It didn't work because you're not working. If you sit there and say, you know what, the same energy I'm putting into looking at my man's phone, scrolling on social media, if I put that energy into a digital business, there's no way you're not going to make money. If you don't make money, call me stupid. If you actually sit there and put energy and time, like I'm put my energy and time, like I'm going to focus on it. Because anything you focus on will prosper. I'm going to say that again. Anything you focus on will prosper. Marvelous, they were selling Bitcoins for $1 in 2013. I feel stupid not buying it for $1. Thinking, so that's to show you the trend. The trend of, yeah, it's getting real digital. You having your job is not enough. How does it work? Okay, I'm going to start from the beginning for those of you who just can't understand, okay? You in Africa, you can do it in Africa. It doesn't matter where you are in the world. You just want to be skinny, baby fans? Don't worry. If you just want to be skinny, get the get the Baddie Blueprint. The Baddie Blueprint's for you. You will lose weight real quick. Get the Baddie Blueprint. You will lose weight in 2 weeks. You commit to that diet that's inside the colon cleanse, the fruit thing, and the actual diet that's inside. You're going to lose weight. Don't worry. If you're ready, only if you're ready. If you're not ready, please don't waste nobody's time. I don't want to see you in the WhatsApp if you know you're not ready. Please. Thank you. But if you're ready, get the Baddie Blueprint. If you're not interested in the digital product stuff and you just really want to focus more so on you becoming more feminine, lose weight, then get the Baddie Blueprint. The Baddie Blueprint is literally just $75. Anyways, let me answer this person, how does it work? So when you, for example, right, there's two, when it comes to digital products, it's either you create or you resell. Are we clear? The Baddie Blueprint gives you access to speak to me on WhatsApp. So guys, even on your journey, on your weight loss journey, you can still speak to me on WhatsApp. So are we clear? Let's understand the digital industry, right? A digital business is a business that operates online only. Okay. You can either sell products or services. Are we clear? Can I get some ones? I want to make sure I'm making it very clear so you guys can understand how it works. One, if you understand. Two, if you just don't get it. I want to see some numbers. Okay. Now we're clear on that. You can either decide to create a product from scratch or resell. Yes, it will still work. It will still work. It will still work. Lulu, don't you already have the Baddie Blueprint? So why don't you just try it first and let me know? Try it first because it's all about cleaning your colon. You need to clean your colon. Try it first and let me know, Lulu. Join the WhatsApp group chat because someone like you can help another woman. See what I'm talking about? This is why the WhatsApp group is inside of the Digital Blueprint and the Baddie Blueprint because all of us can be helping each other. You have PCOS. Somebody in there may have it and not speak about it, and you could just be like the advocate to say, yeah, it does work. This is what I had to do. See, this is why I want us to create a community. All of you guys either get the Baddie Blueprint or the Digital Blueprint. The Digital Blueprint includes the Baddie Blueprint. The Baddie Blueprint is strictly leveling up personally, physically, and energetically. But let's continue. You can either create a product from scratch. I've done that multiple times. It takes you about 2 to 3 weeks. I kid you not. It's not easy. I have a lot of experience when it comes to digital products because I've made a lot of mistakes. Creating an ebook or a guide from scratch takes you about 2 to 3 weeks. That 2 to 3 weeks that you're using to create your product, you can literally be building your platform to start reselling immediately. Now, the Digital Blueprint itself, it teaches you digital marketing. So you know how to market your digital products or services. If you want to provide a service like it teaches you digital marketing. So you know how to market your digital products or services. If you want to provide a service like coaching or guiding someone, or you want to be a therapist, or if you're into like fitness, you need to know how to market. Digital marketing works for both digital products and physical products. It helps your business. You already know that marketing is the key component when it comes to having a successful business. So in the Digital Blueprint, no, Chrissy, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. I start so many accounts from zero. You see what I'm saying? Like someone like Chrissy, that doesn't work because for you to even have a decent following, you have to start from zero, correct? Correct? Lazy. Chrissy, what you call yourself is lazy. I'm going to clock it every time. Because even if you have a decent following, you still have to start from ground zero. So it's still the same thing. Yeah. Let's clock it. Let's clock it. Somebody on I don't even want to tell you guys my man account, but I have a man account right now that I started a week and a half ago, and it has 200 followers. And in my comment section, you know what? I don't like talking too much. Let me screenshot. In my comment section, I told them, I said, if anybody's interested in digital products, please comment below. They comment. You see? Yep. Please don't share the name. Don't share the name. Thank you. Don't share the name. Cryptocurrency. Don't I have engagement on that new account? Yes or no? Just please, because you saw it and I didn't even know you saw it. Please, don't I have engagement on that account? And it's from the zero. Thank you. So what I'm saying to you is not a lie. It's actually not a lie. Thank you. On my account, what do I do? Don't I talk to you know what I'm saying? I talk to the pain point. I be saying things. I start saying certain things to get them to engage. They engage on my stuff. And this is from zero. And I'm talking to men. I'm not even talking to females. I'm talking to men. And I deliberately started that account because once I make a certain amount and I get to a certain amount of followers and I have the evidence, I'll say, you see, y'all can't tell me it doesn't work because I'm doing it. Hold on, guys. in Lagos, it didn't move like that. You can't tell me it doesn't work because I'm doing it. No, it's just sometimes when the light switches off on and off when there's too much like on the current. Hold on, guys. Let me. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. Anyways, should I continue what I was saying about how you guys can build a follower from zero? Because Chrissy was trying to be a negative Nancy and say it only works for when you have gullible followers or you have a community already. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. There's somebody on my live right now that's telling you that I saw your men account. You do have engagement. So do you have to create a website to sell your guys and products? Yes, you can either use Shopify or Stand Store. Shopify or Stand Store. Again, like I was saying, are you guys ready for me to continue what I was saying? Because I even forgot. Let's put some ones in the chat if you guys want me to continue what I was saying. Because I hate when people try to make something sound impossible when you're doing the possible. When you're doing the possible. Like, people be trying to make it sound like it's impossible. It's not impossible, babes. It's not. Thank you. All right, so guys, like I was saying before we were rudely interrupted, again, you can either create your product from scratch or you can decide to resell your product, right? Again, it's all about knowing your niche. This is why I'm telling you guys, niche is very important. Somebody on my live, Crypto, just told you guys that I have a man account. I literally have a man account. So I'm trying to target men now. I'm done talking to women because it's too oversaturated. It's too many people there's TikTok shop trying to sell to y'all, Facebook trying to sell to y'all. It's too much shit trying to sell to y'all. Fenty, Kim K, too much stuff. Yeah, it's really good, right, babes? So I've already moved to men, and the only way to be successful and gain a community and followers is by being specific. For example, when you guys think of me, bestie next door, you think of dating, you think of bestie talk. What do you guys think when you think of bestie next door? Let me just ask you guys that question. One word. If somebody was to say, okay, so what did she talk about? Bestie next door. Give me one word. What niche would you classify me in? What niche? I want to see. Because I'm trying to bring a point. It's a point that I'm trying to get to as far as how you don't necessarily need to show your face to make money. And development, you see? That's why the answers that you guys are putting is why people follow me. Jesse knows all the ebook girls call themselves our besties. Listen, I've been saying bestie next door for a long time. I'm the original bestie. My name is the original bestie. Bestie next door. I'm the original. They just I noticed that all of a sudden I'm starting to see a whole bunch of besties, this bestie. Nah, I'm the original bestie next door. My name, bestie next door, speaks for itself. There's no underscore, there's no period. Original bestie next door. Yeah. Original. All of a sudden I started seeing girls say, oh, bestie. I've been doing this for about 2-3 years. 2 years ago, I didn't hear people saying, oh, it's your bestie. No, they just started, right? Because it became a thing, right? So now some of you said empowering, fit life. I can't wait for you. You said women empowerment and girlhood, sunny girlhood. Now I want you guys to think about why you follow me. Now, as you have that reason, that's how you're going to create your Faceless account and sell a product. Exactly. It's a new trend all of a sudden. Now it's all bestie. But to be honest with you, I'm the original bestie. Yeah. I am the original bestie. I'm the original bestie next door. I've been calling myself bestie since 2022, before these bitches even knew what a B was. Before these bitches knew what a B was, I was bestie next door. You know what I'm saying? And I'm soon gonna get a bestie chain. Why they close your shop, babes? I'm soon gonna get a bestie chain. Right, Lulu, you see my videos on Next Caller. That's when I used to say Next Caller all the time. I used to say that a lot. I say that a lot. The original B. All these besties that's coming up, that what, you can't be the original. Oh, one product was trademarked and you didn't know. What was I saying? All right, so let's get back to the reason why I had asked you guys what do you guys think of when you hear bestie next door. I was trying to bring a point to you guys to let you guys see that if you're creating a faceless account or whatever account you're creating, you have to niche down first. When you niche down, you need people to, when they think of your name or when they think of your profile, they need to first of all think like, okay, what is it that she's selling? Okay, oh, she's good at this, or she's good at motivating, or this profile is good. All right. Jess, I'm going to answer your question real quick. Think about all these faceless motivational accounts on social media that have over hundreds of thousands of followers. I follow them because of the motivation, the advice, and I don't know who the person is. Now, I want you to think about how much money that person is making, and you don't even see their face. So you can either go the route of showing your face or not. Lulu, why does it need to be made from scratch? Jess, you can do both. So in the digital blueprint, Jess, you do learn digital marketing and you do have digital products, but you also learn about TikTok shop. And not only that, you can still resell the course as many times as you want. So I want you guys to understand. You can either decide to use other people's videos, and the luxury videos is inside of the digital blueprint, or you can go faceless but show your hand, right? You can go faceless by showing your hand and using your voice. Like, you don't have to show your face, just your hand, maybe your lifestyle, maybe you in the gym showing your feet and using a voiceover, or you don't even need to use your voice. Just straight up use music. But when you film your own content, it seems more original. And inside of the digital blueprint, the digital marketing course that's inside of it, like, you will learn how to film in certain angles to make sure that your videos are very crisp. Right now, the digital blueprint was $350. It's $45 off. What sells better to you? What do you mean? What sells better to me? Like, what do you mean? To me, if I was to tell you guys a niche to go into, if you're asking me what niche makes sense, are you asking me what niche to me? If what I see, wealth, beauty, and health and wellness and development, those 4 ones. No, sorry, scratch it. Relationship, wealth, health and wellness. Those are the 3 that does really well, and self-development. Those are the 4 that does really, really well. Beauty is for women, but it's like so. The reason why I say wealth, because everybody's trying to figure out how to make money. People, are starting businesses. People need this type of help. That's number 1. Business credit. Also, I forgot to tell you guys, for those of you that's in America, there is a credit repair letter inside as well. For those of you who need business credit, you will learn that inside of the digital blueprint. The digital blueprint is really meant to be your one-stop shop where you don't need to get anything else. Sometimes you get these courses and you want to get something else. You're like, I got to fix my credit. I got to do this. I got to learn how to lose weight. Everything is inside in one, right? And there's also a full vendors list for those of you who want to start a physical business. If you want to start a physical business selling lip gloss, clothes, cups, whatever, there's a full vendors list inside. It's a lot. It's a lot that blows your mind, but it's worth the purchase because it's a one-time fee. That's it. You don't have to buy no other course for the year. You're like, nah, I'm good. I still got my digital blueprint. Now, International Unite. Now, the reason why I say wealth is because, again, wealth, people are always looking for ways to make money. That's number 1. Number 2, I said relationship. Somebody got their heart broken right now. Somebody just got their heart broken right now. Somebody's getting their heart broke every second of the day. Yeah. Every second of the day, somebody just found out their man cheated on them. A girl just left the man. Somebody just had a baby. Yeah. Oh, yes, you can use it in South Africa. There's people from South Africa in that course attached, and they're making money. Babes, click the link in my bio and go look at the reviews. There's a video review. You'll see somebody in there that makes money off of reselling the 2 courses inside. I believe you guys use Rands, right? Rands. Right. Someone Claudia just said, me, I just recently got ghosted. So imagine now, sorry, I don't mean to use your situation as the highlight of the live. But now imagine if I sell you a guide right now, because your heart's broken, on how to get over a heartbreak, or how to deal with being ghosted, right? And it's $15, right? Or I give you a spell. I'm just giving an example. A spell on how to make him come back to you. You're gonna buy it because you're emotional right now. You're gonna be like, you know what? Let me spend $20 on this guy to see if I can make the guy that ghosted me that I really like come back to me. You're gonna buy it. Cause right, it hurts. Like, damn, it hurts. So think about all the millions of people like that right now. Think about all the millions of people that want to manifest. Am I making sense? Am I making sense? Fab said, but I implemented on the next caller and I ghosted and went silent. Haha, I went back to playing him again. And as you should. Fab 882 said, sis, after hearing the other lady's rich husband story, I was a little ill. Yeah, it makes you question. It makes you question a lot because, again, me personally, I didn't know her husband looked like that. I didn't know. I wouldn't in a million years. And I'm not trying to bash her choice, her selection, but in a million years, I would never have thought her husband would look like that. I swear to God. I was shocked. I'm like, this man is old. You could only imagine what he's doing. When I think about it, it makes me disgusted. Like, I hate that man. And I don't even know him. I hate that man. I don't even know him. I hate him. Like the thought of him touching his daughter is making me mad. It's actually making me mad. And I'm getting goosebumps. I'm actually getting mad. Because it's fucking disgusting. Wait, you heard that she bought him the engagement ring so they could move in together? Wait, so she bought him an engagement ring? This is what you see what I'm saying? Like he did it to both daughters. You gotta be a sick motherfucker to touch two children. Thank you, my love. Thank you, Lola. You gotta be a sick fucker to touch two children, 2 and 4. Really fucking sick. I hate that man. I hate that fucking man. Like when I think about, even as I want to say something and I just think in my head, like, how could you as a fucking 50, 60-year-old man feel comfortable fucking molesting someone that's so young? Like, how could you even, like, I would have been okay if she told me, oh, he's fucking strippers, he's fucking prostitutes. A 2-year-old, a 4-year-old? Are you fucking nuts? Are you okay? Are you mad? A 2 and 4-year-old? Are you mad? What? Wait, rude gal, you spilling some tea. Hold on. She said he S-hated her 4 times before she had kids. She has to take accountability. No, you onto something. Because if he really raped her 4 times before she had the kids and she still had the kids, all because of money, nah. How could you marry that man? I don't give a fuck how much money he got. I don't give a fuck how much money. You see what I'm telling you guys about you? Do you guys see what I'm saying? You see all these people come online. Look, let me just say this. All these people come online and they tell you guys, all these things. And they show you guys this lifestyle of, oh yeah, dealing with a rich older man. The moment I tell you ladies, these old men don't do this, don't do that. All of a sudden it's, oh, I'm a hater. Oh, this and that. Sprinkle. She said opposite. But I be telling y'all the truth. Whether or not people like it or not, I tell you guys the truth. I don't sit here and try to have any facade of, oh, my husband's the perfect husband. He's the richest guy in the world. Oh my God. Yes, I am this. I don't pretend, because when you pretend, it catches up. It literally, no. It actually, your bullshit starts to catch up. It starts to catch up. That's the reason why I be saying shit as it is, whether people like me or not. I'm gonna keep saying it as it is, because you know why? I can off the camera and go to sleep at night. You need, and I say this too, and people get mad at me for saying this, but I'm gonna tell you guys this: stop rushing to be a wife. I'm gonna say that again. Stop rushing to be a wife. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Stop rushing to be a wife. The more you rush to be a wife, the more you're going to ignore the red flags. Are you guys hearing me? Because this happened to me at 23. At 23, I was about to marry a monster. I told you guys my story about the narcissistic ex that anytime I left the house, he used to look at the clock and say, oh, it's 3 p.m. You got to be back by 3:30. He used to hit me too. Until one day, I took a stand, bitch. I took a stand. I acted like the lady on Diaries of a Mad Black Woman. J-Dog, you see, this is what I'm talking about with these broke dusties in this type of comments. First of all, I am not doing a podcast. This is not a podcast. This is for people to hear my audio crisp. Number two, why aren't you at work making money? Why are you on my live? Are you dumb? Are you slow? Are you okay? Are you okay? Should I start, like, if you're not a dusty, then why are you here? Why are you in girls' conversations? Why are you in girls' conversations? It don't make sense. You should be on a man's live right now figuring out how you can make some more money, not on my live. I don't give a fuck what I know if a dusty is. It's you. You a dust bunny because you dust yourself in here. You dust yourself in here. You say, oh, why could you wear activewear? You're doing a podcast. Smart pants. I could wear whatever I want. Even if this was a podcast, I can wear activewear. I can decide to wear a bikini. Who gonna check me? Who gonna check me? I'm just looking for somebody who gonna check me because I'm wearing activewear on live. Thank you. Thank you. Next. Bye. Block. I'm not a dusty. And you're a woman. How? I just look at her profile. How are you a woman and you on another woman's live? And we're talking about something. We're trying to teach each other. We're trying to have a vulnerable moment about, men. And you're a woman. And I just checked her profile. It's a woman. I'm trying to understand. Is there a uniform for podcasts? I didn't think so. I didn't know. Because I'm going to wear whatever I want to wear. This is what I'm talking about. You see, people like that is what makes people come online having to pretend. But because I'm so solid in myself and my skin is so thick, I don't give a fuck what nobody think about me. I sincerely don't even care. This is what makes people like her, is what make people, oh my God, I can't come online. I have to make sure I wear Chanel. I have to make sure I wear Louis Vuitton. I have to make sure I wear like this. I have to make sure I don't give a fuck about none of that. Because what comes out of my mouth is what matters. Lola, we're going to clock the tea every time. This is why people actually go insane. People actually lose themselves with social media. And I thank God, because God knew when to give me the platform. Because now listen, to be honest with you, I can come on and do an episode with no makeup. I don't care. I can wear a t-shirt and some leggings. I don't care. Because I'm so confident in myself. I don't wear luxury. Luxury doesn't wear me. I wear luxury. Thank you. Thank you. Luxury does not wear me. I wear luxury. So whatever I wear is going to look expensive. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I wear. Some people thought this was Lulu Moon. And I'm like, no, this is a regular small business brand. You may think this is a Stanley Cup because I make it look expensive. I wear the stuff, not the stuff wear me. Brands don't wear me. I wear the brand. Let's clock it. And this is a message to all of you listening to me right now. Don't ever let anybody make you feel some type of way because you don't have certain things. Don't ever. Just because you don't have the newest car, the best Rollie, the 40-inch bust down, the this, that. Don't ever make anybody make you feel insecure. Because those things don't wear you, you wear it. Period. Hey, Brooklyn. Period. Period. I'm tired of all this. Oh, we gotta show who got more money. I'm tired of all of that shit. It's retarded. It's fucking retarded. It's actually borderline retarded. Anyways, back to what we were saying. Exactly. I wanna be rich because the actual, you know what I'm saying? The actual rich people are not even fazed by all this. Oh, Louis Vuitton. I gotta show my logo. Let me show my logo. Let me show I'm wearing Louis Vuitton so you guys could think I'm getting money. Real wealth is silent. Can we talk about it? It's actually quiet. Like you don't want people to start begging you for money. You don't want people to start begging. So you humble yourself. You bring yourself down. Anyways, back to what we were saying. Because we were really interrupted by, you know what? She's a duster. Females that act like that, you are a duster. You actually are a duster. Yeah, you're a duster. Anyways, hold on, guys. Exactly. Like, I was looking at a video. All of you guys keep asking me my thoughts on Trophy Wife, and every time I keep talking about it, somebody keeps interrupting me. So let me continue what I was saying about Trophy Wife. So, Rude Gal had brought a point to my attention. She had said that she proposed to him because she wanted to get married, and he SA'd her before they got married. Now, do you guys see you see? A lot of times when I say certain things, some people feel like, oh, I'm just this, I'm just that. I actually tell you guys real life shit. Like, I don't just speak for the internet. Oh my God. Now I'm flagged for hateful speech. What did I say, TikTok? I did not say nothing wrong. You're dragging it. I'm sitting here motivating people and telling them, nah, getting to appeal my stuff. Anyways, I don't care who finds it uncomfortable. Anyways, let's continue what I was saying. Oh, is it the R word? Okay. Let me stop using bad words. Okay. It was R word. That's why I was putting F1. What's F1 mean? What does that mean? What does that mean, F1? Anyways, before I get sidetracked, because I keep getting sidetracked. Oh, refresh. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's like, is it you guys trying to tell them to refresh, or are you guys telling that to me? Because I'm confused. Okay. All right. Yes. So, hey sis, so now that girl finds, thank you, my love. That girl finds, it brings me to my point. So, this is why I keep telling you guys that when you are dating from a scarcity mindset, this is the type of shit that happens. Like, this is the type, not her situation, but like you fall into the wrong hands. Are you guys listening to what I'm saying? When you are dating from a scarcity mindset as a woman, you fall into the wrong hands. We're not talking about like her situation, like it's good for her. I'm just giving you guys, her situation is an example. I'm going to say it again. When you are dating from a scarcity mindset, you fall into the wrong hands. That's why I keep preaching to you guys, whether you guys like it or not, and you guys feel like it's repetitive. I keep preaching to you guys to make sure you get to your own level. When you get to your own level, you start to attract guys that are on that level. Because again, energies attract. So if you're operating at a high frequency, even if a dust bunny of a man try to come and talk to you, you have discernment because you are operating from a high frequency. You have the discernment to know like, oh, no, I'm not. Excuse me? You looking at me? How dare you even look at me? Someone just said she proposed and married him after 2 weeks. She didn't even get to know him. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? You see, Rude Gal, I'm so happy that you're in the comments clarifying all these things, because it clarifies a lot of things that I tell people, and people don't listen to me because they think I'm just being, there's some creators that tell you, oh, he's supposed to marry you in 4 months. He's supposed to marry you in 2 months. He's supposed to marry you in 40 days. He's supposed to marry you in 10 days. Do not rush for no goddamn ring. I don't care what creator tells you. I don't care what they tell you. I don't care what these podcasters say. Oh yeah, they sit there with their fucking chin up, thinking they talking the right stuff. They want to go viral. They're like, oh yeah, he's supposed to know if he's gonna marry you in 30 days. In 30 days, yeah, he's supposed to put a ring on your finger in 30 days. You should not want any man that's rushing to marry you. You gotta think to yourself, why are you rushing? You just met me. You don't know if I'm a serial killer. You don't know who I am. Take time and enjoy the process of getting to know someone. Take time. Listen, guys, stop listening to these young podcasters or these young influencers that have not seen life. I've seen life. I know what I'm talking about. I was engaged at 23. Quick. I had the whole introduction and everything. And what did I have to do to leave him? I had to take his Rolex and leave. Yeah, I couldn't even afford to leave. I had to take his property and sell it for me to afford to leave. So when I say what I'm saying, I'm speaking from experience. Yes, there are, and I'm not trying to be negative. I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy. I'm just trying to give you guys real life. There are relationships that, they meet and they instantly hit off and they want to get married. But you will know in your heart when it's for you. You will know. Like, you will just know. You will have no hesitation. But the moment you have to hesitate and be like, bitch, run. And that's what happened to me in my last engagement. When January came, when I turned 25, I hesitated. I'm like, do I really want I asked myself 3 times, do you really want to marry this kind of man? When you ask yourself more than 3 times, bitch, pack your bags and be going. Thank you. Pack your bags and be going. And Rude Girl just said, the craziest thing is she wasn't alone. She already had 2 children to care for and protect. So that already lets me know, because I didn't watch the whole video, that already lets me know that she was operating from a place of survival. I need to survive. Like, I got to find a rich guy to take care of me and my kids. That already lets me know that. That's why when I come on here without makeup and my tone can be a little bit harsh, but I tell you guys the truth. I don't lie. I don't sit here and be trying to, let me tell them, you could be a trophy wife or how to be the wife that's kept. That's all bullshit. That's bullshit. That doesn't work in real life. You know what I'm saying? How to be the kept wife or how to be a wife. That does not work in real life. It doesn't work in real life. All this propaganda they keep talking to you guys about, it doesn't work. Listen to what I'm telling you, because I want you to be happily married and have your happily ever after. When you are dating a guy, enjoy the process of getting to know him. Stop rushing these men to marry you. Stop rushing them. That's the problem. This is why there's so much divorce, so much shit happening, because everybody's rushing. What are you rushing to? Social media has made people feel like there's no time. Stop rushing. What happened to the days of, hold on guys, let me fix my light, because I don't know why. Hold on guys. I'm not single. Okay, thank you. I'm not single. Thank you. I know you can see the ring clear as day, babes. I know your eyes working. Thank you. Anyways, like I was saying, stop allowing people to rush you into, even our moms, our grandmas, they be like, where's your husband with? No, take your time, because listen, if your mom and your grandma is not happily married, they shouldn't be rushing you into no marriage. Let's clock it. Cut your locks if you're ready to cut your locks. I don't want you to cut your locks because you're trying to fit an image that's not you. You need to be ready to cut your locks. Okay? I'm not going to tell you, cut your locks. There's a lot of girls that I see with locks that look really pretty. Stop listening to these creators brainwash you. You don't need to be brainwashed. You don't need to fit any look. Be who you are. You wear the locks. The locks is not wearing you. You wear the locks, the locks is not wearing you. You can do a lot of cute styles with locks. You can even add extensions or wear a wig when you feel like. You guys see what's this girl's name that's dating DDG? That was dating DDG. What's this girl name? Haley. She has locks and she be put. Sometimes she add extensions. Sometimes you see her with a wig. It's all up to you. Do what makes you happy. Stop following these people online that's telling you, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that. No, what works for them is not going to work for you. So if you are ready to cut your locks to start over, that should be because you want to, not because of what creator you heard online or this person said this locks look like this or this person. No, the only thing that I would stand by and I can stand next to is don't get fat. Don't get fat. I'm gonna tell you. Listen, that is a fact. Yay, Chicago. Hey girl. Hey Deja. That's the only thing I can tell you. If anything in this world, if you don't want to take any advice from anybody online, the one advice is don't get fat. Listen, when I was fat, big back. I'm talking about, let me not put fat because fat may be too hard. Fat may be too harsh. You guys know I'm from New York. So when I speak, my tone and my mannerisms is a little bit, it could be a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm only feminine when I need to be, to my man, I tone it down. But when I talk to you guys, I feel like you guys know me well enough to know I don't be meaning no harm. But when I was a big back girl, it was probably like one of the worst things for me. I was so insecure. And the worst thing is being the biggest in the room. Even when you're bigger than men, that's a problem. Hennessy, put me in the faja right now. Hennessy, put me in my faja right now. When I was a big bad girl and this is before. When I was this is like probably like 3 years ago. Because see? Guys, I have a story for everything. You know how I was telling you, how I'm always telling you guys? I always tell you guys about, when you with your man and you're in that era with your man and your man is like, oh, babe, cook me some food or let's cuddle. Don't worry about it. Just stay home, stay back. You know how I was telling you guys that don't allow a man to make you lose yourself? In that period, I lost myself. That's how I got big backed. Yeah. I lost myself. Me and my man was eating, happy weight, eating this, that. That's the reason why I be telling you guys what I be telling you guys, because I actually lived it and I know how it is. So that's the reason why I be coming with all these advice. You be like, oh, bestie, how do you know this? How do you be thinking about? Because it happened to me years ago. This is before I even had the platform. I had the plan. I just need the platform. So, and that's what men will do. They will be like, oh, you look good. Don't listen to them. Until they start cheating on you with a skinnier girl, all of a sudden you're like, oh my God, what did he see in her that he doesn't see in me? He can't see you because you're back big. That's the problem. You're like, oh my God, what did he see in her that he didn't see in me? Your back is big. He can't see you. That is the problem. Thank you, Erica. Because when my man started having wandering eyes, bitch, all of a sudden I wanted to fight everybody he's seen. Every girl he's seen, I wanted to fight. I was like, why are you looking at her like that? And it's only a big bad girl that feel like that. Every time your man looking, I lost myself because I was so consumed in the relationship. Somebody asked, you said you lost yourself, but you was happy. I lost my identity. You can be happy and still keep your identity. I want you guys to understand. I hope you guys are listening to me really well. Listen to what I'm saying. You can still be happy in a relationship and keep your identity. A lot of you, we have anger issues. I'm going to get to that, guys. Give me some time. A lot of you feel like it's one or the other. Oh, I'm in a relationship, so I got to focus on that. No, stop waiting for your heart to be broken to want to focus on yourself. You should be continuously, while you're in that relationship, focusing on you, your goals, and still being his girlfriend, because men do the same all the time. Men do it all the time. I want you guys to understand. Am I saying something to you guys? Men do it all the time. They know how to balance the relationship and their social life and their identity. The moment a man starts losing his identity is the moment he starts crashing out. That's how you know he's losing his identity. And when he starts crashing out, he usually catches himself like, oh shit, hold on. That's when he starts doing dumb shit, because he wants you to distance yourself, because he wants to regain his identity. And If you guys don't take anything from this live, listen to what I'm saying. The man you dated, the man you date today is not going to be the same man next year or 6 months. So I want you guys to understand that men are always evolving. As you should be evolving, your man is evolving. So as I just said that, I'm pushing into anger issues and controlling your emotions. The problem with a lot of you women is this. A lot of you women forgive your man for something he did in the past, and then you still take it forward. Yeah. You forgive your man for something he did in the past, and you take it forward. It cannot be like that. Once you forgive, let it go. And I'm getting goosebumps because I'm saying the truth. You have to understand that although he made that mistake 6 months ago, that does not mean he's the same person today. And you guys not letting go is what's screwing a lot of you guys' relationships. Lack of understanding. Some of you guys think you're a good woman all because you cook and clean and I fuck like this. Listen, how many positions is there? Please, let's clock it. How many positions are there? There's not that many. Okay, doggy style, on top, cowgirl, reverse. What? How many positions can you do? And 9 times out of 10, the man only lasted for about a good 8 minutes. You got a good 8, 7, 10 minutes out of him. 10 minutes. 15 or 20 if you guys are drunk or on drugs. Let's clock it. So being a good woman, and I posted this on my episode. I made an episode I just posted an episode on Monday morning about being a good woman. Being a good woman is not just about, oh, I know how to spread my legs like this. I know how to bend over. Oh, I make the best mac and cheese. Nobody gives a fuck about that. It's about here. Here is what keeps a man. You being mentally stable, emotionally stable is what makes a man feel like he can't find another woman like you, because a lot of women are crash outs. Let's clock it. A lot of women are crash outs. A lot of women lack emotional intelligence. Even the prettiest, some of the girls you look at, like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. She's so chocolate. Or she's so light skinned. Oh my gosh, she got this here. They be crash outs. So I'm teaching you guys how to be emotionally intelligent. If you want me to teach you how to be emotionally intelligent, type 2 in the chat, and I'll do that. I'll do that for you guys. Quick little seminar on how to control your emotions, master your emotions. Princess, why are you pushing my stuff? All right. So it gets back on their For You page. How do you get out of scarcity mindset when it comes to dating? The only way to get out of scarcity mindset when it comes to dating is to not be scarce. Yeah. Don't be scarce. What does that mean? Have some funds. Oh, have some funds. Yeah, when you have the funds, yeah, it becomes very easy for you to not date from a scarcity mindset. Yeah. It becomes very easy, because I think that most times the reason why some women end up dating the wrong guy, or they date, is because they're looking for a man to solve all their problems, and that's not really the way. Yeah, you have to, when you get yourself to a certain status in life, you stop looking at men based on what they can do for you, and more so on their character. I think that a lot of times when you guys consume this provider content, you guys forget about character. Character is very important, because a man who has money can have a scarcity mindset as well. A man who has money can have a scarcity mindset as well. I've met plenty of wealthy men that are cheap as fuck for no reason. I'm like, sir, why are you cheap? You was better off staying broke than having some money. Yeah. You was better off broke than having some money and being stingy. Because that's the worst. The worst thing is a man with some money, but he's stingy as fuck. Because you're better off being broke. Yeah. Just stay broke. And that's why it's very important that as you guys are consuming this whole provider mindset, provider man, this and that type of content, it's very important for you to also keep in mind that You need to look at their character. And that's why when you are the girl that is making the money that he's giving you, you more so focus on his character. And when he's not doing certain things for you, it's easy for you to leave because you can afford access. I keep telling you guys, afford access. A man respects the women that he knows that can afford access to the table, as opposed to the woman that is fighting her way to the table. Does that make sense? Like, think about it like this. Let's say you're in a 5-star restaurant. Like I'm talking about an exclusive restaurant, and you're there maybe with one homegirl or by yourself. Let's say you're by yourself. Any man that sees you in a 5-star restaurant and you're by yourself, you're just eating, having a good time, having drinks, and you're not by the bar eating wings, having one cup. You're at a table having pasta, maybe some, not the pasta with the cream sauce with all, no, nothing heavy, maybe a nice salad or, some lobster and some risotto, and you're at the table by yourself. The man that's in that room is going to look at you like, this girl is of class. She can afford access. I'm going to talk to her. That man is going to pay your tab quicker than the girl that's sitting by the bar with one cup in her hand, looking around, looking confused, hoping somebody's talking to her. Let's say you go to, the restaurant, you got your little book or you on your little phone, you doing your little pictures by yourself. Cutesy, very cute. It's a certain look. I want you guys to think about it like this, right? Some of you guys idolize these influencers, like these, I don't want to say no names, but like these influencers that are very flashy, that wear all the jewelry, that, come off very, what's the word? Like, being flashy comes off ghetto. There's different kinds of wealth. It all depends on what kind of wealth you want to attract. Like, for example, I love the way Des Dior dress. Her style is so chic. She don't even need to be half naked to look good. Like, that bitch be putting shit on. She put it on. Des Dior be putting it on. Lori Harvey put it on without having to, wear the poster girl outfit with the thong, the overly big BBL. There's different types of BBLs too. I hope you guys know that. There's different types of BBLs. You can get you could get lads, hips, or both. And most of the time, when you see these girls on Instagram and you're like, oh my God, her BBL looks terrible. They got lads. It's called lads. When you get a BBL, you do it for your body. You can literally have this conversation with your doctor. Like, I don't want lads. I want hips. Most girls just want hips, but they don't know. They're not intelligent when it comes to the surgical enhancement world. Some girls don't even need BBL. Some of them just need fillers. Some of them just need fillers. And all of these things I'm telling you guys is what you learn in the Baddie Blueprint. You're really learning the Baddie Blueprint about lats, fillers, hips. You learn about all of that. Because in my lips, I got fillers in my lips. But it's not overly sexualized. It's not like too dramatic where it's like, oh my God, this bitch be sucking mad. Oops, excuse me. Excuse me. But you know what I was trying to say. I got to filter it because I don't want, TikTok to restrict me. And I also don't want the replay to be restricted. So I have to have some type of filter. But you get what I'm saying? Like, don't stop, start idolizing those cheek looking girls. Like, you want to look like you come from wealth. I want you guys to like this to 10K. And then when we get to 10K likes and when we have more than 100 plus people in here, remind me to talk about emotional intelligence. Remind me to go back to what I was talking about with emotional intelligence. But I just want to use this topic as a filler. You want to look like you come from wealth. Yeah. When you look like you come from wealth, when you look like you are used to money, there's a different way a man is going to treat you. As opposed to when you look like a bitch that come from the gutter. A bitch that don't got no money, coming from the gutter, or immigrant parents. Yeah. There's a certain look. Yeah. They treat you a certain way. You may be thinking that, if I tell him I have nobody, my father's not in my life, my brother's not in my life, he's going to pity you and do the world for you. No. He's going to take advantage. Listen to Bestie. Bestie tell you anything but lies. I am not here to feed you bullshit for online for content's sake. No, I tell you the truth. So happily, the negative stuff that I say just go viral because the internet love negativity. But I'm not feeding you shit that's just for, oh yeah, girls. Yeah, you got to tell him you don't have nobody. I'm teaching you how to be a boss, feminine baddie. That making her money, but her money is in her insurance policy. Her money is just for access, but there's a man paying her bills and she got her money in her pocket. Yeah, the money she got, she's not sitting there being stupid and saying, oh, well, I need to buy. No, she's sitting there saying, let me go buy some land. Let me go make sure I got another house, my safe house, just in case this guy ever get me messed up. You see, you follow what I'm saying? Because best to believe when you get married, sometimes you gotta let a man know, like, I'm not trying to like act like I don't need a man, but let me humble you. I got a property. I'm going to my Airbnb. Yeah. While you were paying the bills, I was smart. I started my business. I did what I had to do. Now I have my other property. So I'm gonna take my kids. And you know what I mean? You don't even have to tell him you're taking your kids. Because because he was paying all the bills, you was able to stack your money so well that you could afford other streams of income. And now you have a safe environment where you're not downgrading because of a man. You guys don't understand that. A lot of you are chasing rich men and you guys are not thinking about what happens when the relationship does not work. What happens when you guys are not together? What happens? Now the income is gone. That's why I'm trying to teach you ladies. And I've been all these things I've been saying it for a long time, but it's just like girls like to buy into a unrealistic fantasy. Thank you, my love. Everything I use K-Beauty. Everything I use for skincare, like most of the stuff I use, you'll learn skincare in the Baddie Blueprint. The Baddie Blueprint is just $75. If you're looking to level up physically, mentally, just be that girl energetically, Baddie Blueprint. If you're looking to have that, the self-development plus start your business, then I highly recommend you guys to invest in the digital blueprint. You can get it right now for as low as $30, for as low. By the time the months go on, bitch, you'll start making money. That $30 a month is going to look like nothing. But let me finish my rant, because anytime I don't finish my rant, I start to itch. A lot of women on social media are buying into a unrealistic fantasy. The fantasy of having a rich husband and staying at home and not having to do shit. Cause and effect. There is baggage. And I can't even use trophy wife as an example, because trophy wife is exactly what I'm talking about as far as making sure you have your own shit. Because building a whole life around it, although some people pointing the finger like, oh yeah, but she's an example. She's not an example, because why? She built a community. That video that's at 1 million views on her YouTube, she's getting paid. So I can't even say, oh, use trophy wife as an example. If she didn't have a name, we wouldn't even know about her. We wouldn't even know that's happening. So she did the right thing. I want you guys to always stop buying into the fantasy of, oh yeah, I'm gonna have a rich man pay all my bills, or I'm gonna get this guy for a rich man, and with a rich man I'm gonna stay at home. It doesn't work like that, because you need to have your insurance policy. That's what I've been telling you guys, and I will continuously tell you guys about insurance policy, because these men will play games, married or not. It don't matter. It don't matter. They'll play games. But it's hard. It's less. It becomes a little bit more difficult when you properly assess the man that you're dating, right? And he knows you have wealth. Like, for example, look at Lori Harvey. Let's just use Lori Harvey as an example. Every single man she's been with, she's the one leaving. We have not heard a story of a man playing in Lori Harvey's face. Can you guys tell me? If I'm wrong, just let me know. I just want to know. Comment if you heard a story. Maybe I don't know. If you have a story of a man that Lori Harvey dated and he fully embarrassed her, like we all know he embarrassed her, he played in her face, please let me know. I just want to know. But if you know there's no story, I want you to use her as an example. I don't give a fuck how people say, oh, she's a prostitute, she jumped from man to man. Let's use her as an example. Please tell me one story about Lori Harvey getting embarrassed by one man. They signed NDA. Smart. She's smart. She's smart. She's smart. Because she's smart. She's not dumb. She's not out here playing games. She's smart. There's not one story. Why? Because there's a certain type of aura, there's a certain type of energy she exudes. That's why I'm trying to let you guys understand about being unfuckable. Being unfuckable. Unfuckable. You can't fuck with me. You can't. You got to be like her, smart. She's playing chess, not checkers. She's not out here doing dumb shit, allowing these guys to embarrass her left and right. Yeah, I'm going to need you to sign this NDA. Yeah, I'm going to need you to sign this NDA. I'm going to need you. Her mother's a master. Her mother taught her well. Very well. That's why I don't come. This is why I try to tell you guys, like, I don't come online and try to give you guys this facade or this imaginary life of, oh, you have to be a wife and you this is, I don't do that. It's for reasons like this. I'm trying to teach you again how to be a feminine boss baddie. I don't know, Belinda, I don't know why it's not opening. I don't know why. Maybe you need to open it into your browser. Like, copy the link and open it to your browser. Maybe, I don't know if you're in Nigeria. If you're in Nigeria, thank you, my love. Thank you, username. If you're in Nigeria, I think you probably need to use a VPN, or you need to open it on a computer. Like, copy the link and open it on a computer or iPad. It will open, I believe. Dante, we talking about Lori Harvey. Before we get into how to be emotionally intelligent, I'm trying to wait for everybody to come back. But that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. A lot of guys that she date, they don't, like, after a while, they feel bad about losing her. She's the one that walks away. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. She's the primary example of, these men can't fuck with me. These men can't fuck with me. She's the, like, if we was to say who's these men can't fuck with, Lori Harvey face will be the poster. These ninjas can't fuck with me because they know better. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. When you emulate a certain energy of femininity and wealth, like, you're not operating from a place of scarcity. You're not dating because you're like, oh, I want a rich man. You're not looking thirsty, like a thirsty dog. When you go to a 5-star restaurant and you're not sitting at the bar with your little drink, looking around, looking confused because they told you on social media. Oh, if you sit by the bar and you have a glass in your hand, you twirl your hair 5 times, a rich man's going to appear. That's like I be thinking. Some of you be thinking, oh, I'm going to sit by the bar, I'm going to twirl my hair 5 times, a rich man's going to appear. You think they're stupid? They already know, like, oh, shit, she's by the bar. Maybe she wants to have a good time. And most of the men that will come up to you, they're probably married, and they just want to have a good time for the night. Yeah, that's how it is. So you sitting by the bar with your little drink in your hand thinking you cute. You thinking you cutesy. Because a real wealthy babe, a real feminine boss babe, she's not sitting by the bar. She's at a table. And listen to what I'm saying. Guys, if you try what I'm saying, if you be like, you know what, let me try what Bestie's saying. Let me take like a little $500 or something, once or twice. And let me just go. And I'm talking about go to a wealthy location. And you're sitting by yourself where you're not in the corner, where you can't be seen. Not like just like you sit in a decent place where, people could see. Like they could see you. They could see you, but you're not doing too much. And you buying lobster, you buying prawns, you buying risotto, you by yourself. You bring out your card. Like, bet me somebody's gonna come up to you and somebody's gonna pay that tab. Somebody's gonna pay that tab. It happened to me. Listen, I'm married. I have a ring on my finger. I literally went to a high-end brunch spot, and I was just doing it for content's sake. I just wanted to get content. I swear to God who made me. I ordered a few things. This guy just randomly started talking to me. He just started talking to me. I was looking good, cute, whatever. Looking cute. I wasn't sitting by no bar. I wasn't looking confused. I was sitting at a table. He saw me with my phone doing videos, not because I wasn't caring about who was in the room. I'm having a good time with myself. He literally started talking to me, blah, 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 blah. After like 10 minutes, he was at my card. Something happened to my card. He's like, no worry, put her bill on my tab. I was shocked. I was like, oh, that's cute. Oh, free meal. I love a good free meal. And it's not like I was sitting there looking like, oh my God, who's going to cover my tab? Oh my God, which man is going to come and talk to me? When you give off the energy of desperation, you're only going to attract desperate dogs. Yeah. When you give off the energy of desperate, like you're looking for something, you're going to attract desperate dogs. Dogs that's ready to eat. Like they starving. If you don't learn nothing on this live, learn that. Stop again, but see, I'll tell you again, stop listening to these people that keep telling you about this bar bullshit. That shit worked maybe in 2016, maybe before I was able to even enter the club. That it was working then. Maybe before 2015, 2014, 2012, it was probably working then. But now in 2024, 2025, they have the same internet we have. So because they have the same internet we have, they are listening. They are listening. You know how the game of the bar, They heard it. They know. They're like, oh yeah, by the bar. Oh yeah, I'm about to make her think. And sometimes some of the guys that come up to you is probably not even rich. They probably be like the worker. Cause why is the boss walking up? Why is he walk? Why does he want to be seen? Why would he want to be standing by the bar where everybody can see him? He'd rather sit and be low key. Like, let me send waiter, hey, send that girl a bottle or send her my number. He'd rather be low key. Why would he want to walk his happy ass over to the bar and let people see he's talking to you and he's trying to talk to a girl? Are you guys thinking? Like, are we thinking? Are we on the same page? Please let me know. One in the chat if we're making sense. If do you guys get the visual picture I'm painting for you guys? Just one's in the chat. I just want to know. Sandy said 100. I'm cooking, right? Get the visual picture. You want to be like Lori Harvey. These men know not to fuck with you. They know not to fuck with you. Stop listening. I may not have millions of followers or I don't care about that. I care about talking to the right people. Stop listening to them that's telling you all this fake shit. It don't work in real life, bitch. It don't work in real life. And it's not only old men that have money. I'm also going to clear that. It is not only old men that have money. Okay? Yeah. It's not only them. Stop thinking this is 2016, not even 2016. Stop thinking this is 2014, 2013, where all of us that was young was thinking, oh my God, to be rich, you had to be old. Stop thinking that. Look at Kai Cenat. He's a millionaire at 23. Stop. Let's stop being delusional. Though that old playbook doesn't work no more. Because why? We have the internet. So there's men that make money online. That they could be 25, 26. And stop thinking, and let me clock this again. Stop thinking that, because he's young, he's not mature. Age has nothing to do with maturity. I've seen a lot of old, immature men. Get rid of that thinking. Age has absolutely nothing to do with maturity. Yeah. The olden days of, it's only the old men that's mature. You start, as you get older, as someone who's, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting there. As someone who's maturing, you start to realize the old men that you thought was so mature, they were actually immature. Yeah, they were actually big ass kids. Yeah. You realize that. So stop classifying money with age and maturity with age. It doesn't matter. Money has no favorites. Okay? Stop thinking money only loves the old people. No, not really. There's a lot of rich guys that's 21, 23, 24, 25. Think of it like this. Why are all the older women, like Drea, for example, going for guys that are like 24? He just got, I think he signed a deal for like 200 million. Yeah. That alone should show you that age has nothing to do with money. Money only likes the person who's going for it and who's confident. I have you saying, yeah. It doesn't matter because he's vulnerable. It don't matter because he's vulnerable. It don't matter. It's the fact that he has money. Is he old? Sean Tez, as the rich boys are not so good, so is the old ones. We saw what just happened with Trophy Wife. So is the old ones. It's about character. It's about character. That's the point that I'm driving at. When you are not dating from a scarcity mindset, you can start seeing men by their character, not by their pockets. The reason why some of you are saying rich boys are not so good is because you are so concerned about how much they make, because you can't fathom the amount they're making. You don't have it. So you're like, you're not paying attention to the character. Because let me tell you guys something. Money is an amplifier. People don't change. Money just amplifies people's shitty characteristics. Sorry. For example, you know how there could be so many rich men that are stingy? He was stingy when he was broke. He was stingy when he was broke. So him having money ain't changed a fuck thing. Let's clock it. Him having money ain't changed a fuck thing because he was stingy before he had money. So money is the amplifier. It amplifies people's character. A lot of people, when you start to understand the flow of money and when you start to really understand money, money's actually a spirit, right? When you really start to understand money, you stop thinking that people change because they have money. They don't change. That's who they always were, but they didn't have the tool to show their character. Am I saying something? Can I get some hellos? Hello? Maybe? Hello? Am I saying something? So, sis, I'm always cooking. I want you ladies to enter 2025, and we're going to get into emotional intelligence. Rose said you don't know what to wear. It's all about, first of all, like what I usually do when it comes to, thank you, my love. What I usually do when it comes to going out to eat by myself, I usually try to look at the restaurant and look at the aesthetics and try to match the aesthetics. So I like to use Pinterest and I like to use Lemonade. I just started using Lemonade. Let me not lie. I just started using it. But like look at Pinterest to get some ideas. Like look at the aesthetic of the restaurant you're going to and try to match the aesthetic. It don't have to be black all the time. You can put something really cute. Like if you go on my Instagram page, I went for brunch and I wore this nice print dress because it matched the aesthetic of the place I was going to. There was one place I went to, I wore pink. It matched the aesthetic. So that's how I usually figure out what to wear. I try to match the aesthetic and I use Pinterest as a guide to help me. Now, let me finish what I was saying and I'm going to get into, because I feel like everybody's back. Let's get this live to 20K likes, right? Liking is free. You guys know I spit mad gem. Liking is free. This is the realest live you're going to be on this 2024. Hello. I want all of you guys to enter 2025 not dating from a scarcity mindset. And I'm telling you guys because I dated from a scarcity mindset and I didn't end up in the good hands. Even though, yeah, my man bought me bags and I was flying at different places, I did not land in the good hands because he knows, one, I can't afford shit. Number two, I couldn't afford to leave. Number three, he's looking at me like, bitch, I'm paying for your life. So everything I'm saying to you guys is from actual, not internet study, not internet shit, real life shit. I want you guys to not enter 2025 dating from a scarcity mindset. When you're not dating from a scarcity mindset, you're able to get the men that have money because you can afford access, but you're more so looking at their character. You're more so seeing like, oh, is he corny? Oh yeah, no, I'm not talking to him. Stop thinking that men with money is on some high pedestal. It don't change a fuck thing. A shitty character is a shitty character. A shitty character is a shitty character. Whether the person has money or not, it don't change a fuck thing. So stop thinking because a man, oh, he has money, oh, he's supposed to be like that. No. The only reason why you think that is because you have not. Because you have not. That's the reason why I'm trying to introduce all of you ladies to selling digital products. You can do it outside of your job or if you don't have a job. It don't matter. Because when you start making a certain amount of income a day, you stop looking at, okay, a guy, it doesn't sound foreign to you when someone tells you they've made $500 in a day by sitting at home. It don't sound foreign because you're like, oh, I could do that myself, bitch. That's nothing. You're no longer asking men for 500 when you know you can make that in a day. Because let's clock this before I get into the emotional intelligence part. Let's clock this real quick. Do you know the amount of money you ask a man for can let him know the level you're at? Do you guys know? So when you when you're like, oh, let me, the digital blueprint. All right. So let me explain. For those of you who need, hey girl, let me explain. The digital blueprint and the baddie blueprint It's the same thing, right? The Baddie Blueprint is strictly just leveling up for girls who want to lose weight, learn about skincare, surgical enhancements, all of those things, right? The Digital Blueprint includes the Baddie Blueprint plus over 13,000 luxury videos, products for you to resell, and the 2 courses attached to it you can resell. In those courses, you also learn about TikTok Shop, Airbnb, stocks, owning your own daycare business, owning a virtual call center. You learn how to edit videos for those of you who want to be into content creating. Let's say you want to become an influencer, so you learn about content creating. You also learn about digital marketing. So that's in the Digital Blueprint. So for those of you who are interested in starting your digital business, you want to start selling digital products, you want to know how to edit, you want to learn about Airbnb, you want to learn about stocks, you want to learn about taxes, you want to fix your credit, the Digital Blueprint. The Digital Blueprint is meant to be your one-stop shop. I know how frustrating it is to have to go and buy multiple courses. Like you have to buy, all right, you buy this digital marketing course. Now you got to go buy videos because you don't have faceless videos. I know how frustrating it is because I was once there having to buy different courses. The Digital Blueprint is meant to be your one-stop shop. So everything you need is inside. Thank you, resting CEO face. Everything you need is inside. Okay? Wait, you just got added by 2 fake profiles. Guys, be careful. Wait, can you send me the fake accounts, please? I don't even know how this started, bro. Can you send it to me? I don't even know how this fake account shit started, bro. This shit is starting to piss me off. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna hold you. Ask your questions, babe. That shit's starting to piss me off. I'm not even gonna hold you. Anyways, so what I was saying was, guys, that should really just blew minds. I ain't even gonna hold you. That should just blew minds, low key. That should just blew minds. Yeah, just block them because it's not me. Like, it's not me. It's not me. I would love to DM you guys, like, personally, but that's too much. I can't even do that. But, let me finish what I was saying. I want you guys, let me just go back. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, guys. Let me just finish what I was saying because now that everybody's back in here, we want to talk about emotional intelligence because we want to continue where we left off before the live was rudely interrupted. I want you guys to walk into 2025 not dating from a scarcity mindset. Listen to what I'm saying. Bestie tell you anything but lies. When you're not dating from a scarcity mindset, first of all, number 1, you can afford the access. Number 2, you're able to see. Hold on. Let me just show you guys a picture. Hold on. Let me show you a picture real quick. My first day. Hold on. I'm going to show you real quick because I knew somebody was going to ask this. So this was like in April. And I didn't really start like heavy to like May. But like April, I was just testing it out, and that's one course. The Digital Blueprint is not $597. Right? The Digital Blueprint is not $597. So my first month I think the first week or two I did 2K. I did 2K the first week or so. And that was me like haul assing. I usually don't like talking about things unless I try it myself. That's the type of person I am. I don't like talking about things unless I try it myself. So before I was comfortable and confident enough to tell you guys about it, I tried it myself just so that when someone tells me it's not working, I know they're not working. I'm gonna say that again. I tried it myself just so that I can know when someone tells me, oh, it's not working, I'm making no money, I know they're not working because there's no way. We have the same 24 hours. There's no way. Hold on, sorry. There's no way I could do this, right? Y'all see that 7K? Y'all see that $597? The Digital Blueprint's not even $597. So you can't even say, oh, she's trying to sell the same thing. No, it's not even $597. So you already know. You know. Yes, I do have accounts where I don't show my face. So I don't know if cryptocurrency is in my life, but somebody who follows me knows about my faces, my other account that I have that I'm giving advice for men. And then I also have my faces account. Now with faces account, all you got to do is make sure, and I want to make this real quick because I want to go back to talking about emotional intelligence. All you got to do is make sure that your content matches the pain point of your target audience. That's it. Showing your face, you just need to make sure that your content matches. Think about all the faces accounts that you follow right now. So as long as your content matches your text overlay and the pain point that you're hitting, you're going to get followers. Okay? You're going to get followers. So digital marketing is basically selling digital products online and marketing them to your potential customers. You got to be solving a problem. Okay, so guys, let me get off of that, because I really want to make sure, I really want to go back to talking about the emotional intelligence. I will talk about that towards the end. For those of you who are interested in like learning more about digital marketing and the opportunities, just get the digital blueprint. When you get the digital blueprint, it's on sale right now, $45 off. When you get the digital blueprint, you will get access to speak to me on WhatsApp. So I will, like, on your journey, I will coach you through, and you do get access to the DBA community as well. So let me go back to what I was saying. I want you guys in 2025 to not date from a scarcity mindset, okay? So when you start making money on your own, thank you, my love. When you start making money on your own, when you start doing all the necessity things, that's why I'm saying, if you buy it now, right? And you start, you're in the beginning, the first week or two is going to be a little bit like you're learning, you're a student to the game, right? But by 2025, you're going to be making money. By 2025, you're going to be making money. Facts. Because the year's already over, right? So if you use the remaining of the year to like say, okay, let me study, let me figure out my pain point, let me figure out my target audience, there's no way you're not going to make money. There's billions of people on the internet. Billions of people on the internet. So there's no way you're not going to make money. If I'm doing it on a Faces account, I just showed you like I showed you my hand. That was April, right? April. I wasn't even on my account, on Bestie Next Door account. That was April. Look at the date. April 13th. And I deliberately screenshot it because I was like, I couldn't even believe. I screenshot it. $5.97. The digital blueprint is not $5.97. And there's even more, So it's no cap, it's no cap. No cap when Bestie say anything but lies. If you take it serious and you learn the digital marketing, you apply everything, you're going to make money for a fact. Because I always tell people, it don't matter if you're in America, Africa, South Africa, Asia, China. You can access it anywhere in the world, and your customer can be anywhere in the world. That's the beauty of mastering digital marketing, and that's the beauty of having digital products. Because you could literally be at the gym and boom, you get an alert. You're like, oh shit, I just made $50. Oh shit, I just made the money I spent for my Starbucks. Oh shit, I just made money back for my nails. That's how it works. Because remember, you're selling to a global audience. You're not just selling to, the restrictions of having a physical business is you're only able to sell to the people in your location, like in that city, in that state, or that area. But with digital products, you're able to sell globally. Globally. That's the beauty. Okay, so Ash Cat, we'll talk about digital marketing towards the end. Please, let's stay on topic, guys. I don't want to lose people. And I'm also going to put this replay on TikTok, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts. So I don't want them to be like, all right, what are we talking about? We getting confused. I know I bounce from topic to topic, but I want to stay on topic. I want to go back into talking about this emotional intelligence, right? If you're interested in learning about digital marketing, digital products, you want to start reselling, you want to make money online, facelessly or with showing your face, get the digital blueprint. It's on sale right now for $305. Okay, let's talk about what we're talking about. I want you guys to enter 2025 not dating from a scarcity mindset, because you're able to see men for who they are. Now, we're talking about emotional intelligence, right? Are you guys ready for the emotional intelligence segment? I want to make sure you guys are following. So just type twos in the chat if you're ready for that. Twos in the chat. Yo, this really makes you drink water fast. Because I don't want to, we'll talk about all the money-making part towards the end. I want to see some twos in the chat. I want to see some likes. I want to see some 20. All of you guys that's in here, liking is free. If you don't do me anything, like this live. We need to get this live to 50K. That should be the goal. 50K is the goal. It's 305. Cat, it's 305. The course that I was selling on my Faces account on men, it was $597. So let me just show you guys real quick so you guys can see the difference. Stop thinking people don't have money. People actually do have money. People really do have money. Because look, $597. The digital blueprint is $305. So you know for a fact, and this is in April. So you know for a fact, it's not like I'm saying a lie, right? This is the same phone. The same phone, right? This is the same phone. Same phone. Same phone, right? Same phone. So you know it's not a lie, okay? So it's the digital blueprint. The digital blueprint right now is linked in my bio. It's 305, and it will go back to 350. It will go back to 350. It actually will. Because there's too much information in there. You learn about stocks, real estate, Airbnb, crypto, this, that, virtual call center, beauty business. You get a full vendors list, credit repair, business credit. Come on, guys. For 305, come on. That's a no-brainer. That's a no-brainer. But, all right, let's go back to emotional intelligence. So now, when it comes to becoming a woman that is emotionally intelligent, you have to, first of all, again, identify your traumas. When you can identify your traumas, you have to heal from your trauma. Yes. Which ebook did you get? So just let me make this clear, and let's stop talking about it. With the baddie blueprint or the digital blueprint, you do get access to speak to me on WhatsApp. So everything that I'm saying to you guys, for those of you guys who are interested in selling digital products and you want that one-on-one like guidance and you need me to help you, you have access to my WhatsApp. So you can speak to me anytime. I have a community. It's a bunch of us that's inside. Okay. So I should see all of you guys that really want to start making money in that WhatsApp chat. If you want to lose weight, you're not interested right now in the digital blueprint, that's okay. Get the baddie blueprint. But I do want to let you guys know that the digital blueprint includes the baddie blueprint. Okay. So now let's continue. So when it comes to becoming a woman who is emotionally intelligent, you have to identify your traumas. And when you identify your traumas, you have to heal past your trauma. So I gave you guys the example earlier before. I said a woman who now wants to go through a man's phone, she's operating from her past trauma of getting her heart broke unexpectedly, right? So because she got her heart broken unexpectedly, she's trying to be 10 steps ahead. So she's operating from that fear of, oh, I'm not trying to get my heart broken without me knowing. So let me just be going through man's phone. I need to know exactly what he's doing. I need to know exactly who he is. That's because her past, she got her heart broken unexpectedly. So that's the trauma. But I want you guys to understand that every disappointment is a blessing and every heartbreak is a lesson. I'm saying a word. Let me say that again. Every disappointment is a blessing and every heartbreak is a lesson. So when you get your heart broke, it's actually a lesson. It's not for you to sit there and say, oh, well, the last guy I was with, he was cheating on me with my sister. So that's the reason why I don't trust men. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. You cannot classify your ex as all men. The moment you keep classifying your last relationship as all men, you're going to keep attracting the same guy. They're going to come in different colors, shapes, and sizes. Hello. They will come in different colors, shapes, and sizes. Hello. Yeah. When you keep trying to say, oh, my last did this, my last did that, you're going to attract the same guy in different shapes, sizes, and colors. So you got to sit there and say, you know what? All right, well, I learned from that. I actually learned from that, and I know better. Now I know better. I know not to ignore the red flags. I know that, you know better. You learn whatever lesson it is, you learn, and you move on. You heal, you move on. Emotional intelligence requires you to have delayed gratification. Now, a lot of women, not even a lot of women, a lot of people are terrible when it comes to delayed gratification. What do I mean? Thank you, girl. It's from an independent, a small business, and she didn't even put I forgot the name. She didn't put her tag inside of it either. So now, delayed gratification can come in different forms, right? You have to be patient. And I always say this on my episodes, and I'm saying this to you guys on live because some of you guys may not be watching my full form content on YouTube, because I actually really started from TikTok and then I migrated to YouTube as opposed to starting on YouTube, coming to TikTok. So it's a little different. It's a little bit hard to convert, but let me continue what I'm saying. When it comes to us women, we have to be patient. And having patience has a lot to do with emotional intelligence. And I think a lot of women underestimate that, because you have to be patient enough to listen to what the person is saying, whether it's lies or not. You have to be patient enough to think before you speak. So emotional intelligence is a combination of two or more things. But the two things that I can highlight when it comes to emotional intelligence is delayed gratification and patience, which a lot of women lack. Am I saying a word? Can I just get some hellos if I'm saying something? Are we clear so far? Before I move on, I want to make sure we're all following, we're all on the same page, we're listening, we're liking the live because we want the live to get to 50K. Thank you, my love. We want the live to get to 50K. So all of you guys in here, liking is free. Thank you. I'm giving you a lesson that your mom, your grandmother probably never gave you. So please, let's like the live. Let's get it to 50K likes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So, back to what we were saying. Emotional intelligence is a combination of delayed gratification and patience. And as a woman, if you want to be with a man, you have to be patient. And patience is in our DNA. We have to be patient to hold our babies. We have to be patient to finish bleeding. Yeah. We bleed 7 days and we have to be patient for it to be over. We got to be patient for 9 months to hold our babies. Patience is in our DNA. What killed our patience is social media with the instant gratification of, oh, I need to know who he is now. I need to be married today. I need to do this today. Everything is moving so fast. So that's what killed our patience. That instant gratification. That instant gratification. Am I saying a word? So in order for you to be patient, in order for you to be emotionally intelligent, you have to practice delayed gratification with your daily activities. How do you practice delayed gratification? With food. That's the best way. Yeah. Greed. Yeah. Because we're all, let's clock it. We're all greedy. Sometimes we don't even be hungry. We want to eat. We're like, I want to eat. And with you even practicing that delayed gratification, it's going to help that body be tea. Yeah. It's going to help the body be tea because why? You're controlling what you put in your mouth. You're saying, you know what? And my phone is going to die soon. So I have about a good solid 10 minutes to talk to you guys. And you guys better be listening whole ass. You say, you know what? Exactly, fasting. You say, you know what? I'm not going to have cupcake today. I'm not going to have that today. I'm going to have it tomorrow. Patience. Fasting, intermittent fasting, 16 hours, no food. Some of you be eating and stuffing food on top of food, and you wonder why you're not shitting. You wonder why your skin look crazy. You wonder why you look bloated, because your stuff, the portion size in America is ridiculous. A small is a large. A large is a triple 3X. A medium, it's disgusting. So delayed gratification with food will teach you emotional intelligence. Why? Because you learn patience. Because when you are an emotional intelligent woman, you have to listen to what the person is saying. A lot of times when men are talking to you guys, some of you guys are talking too much and you're not even listening. You talk so much, you're talking over him that you're giving him more time to come up with more lies. Yeah. When he's talking, you quiet, you listen to everything he has to say, because even if that man is lying, you're going to hear some truth. But you're not going to hear the truth if you're too busy yawning. While he's talking, you're cutting him up like, no, but I saw, but when you're trying so hard to throw the facts in his face and prove to him that what he's saying is a lie, you're giving him more time to lie better. But if you sit back as an emotional, intelligent woman that Bestie is telling you to be, and you listen to everything he has to say, you look him in his eyes. Come on, princess. Don't kick the thing. You know he's telling lies. You already know he's telling lies. So what's the point of cutting him off? You already know he's telling you lies. Thank you, guys. Hold on. My dog she's stretching. She's pushing the camera. You already know he's telling you lies, so what's the point of cutting him off to tell him he's lying? You already know he's lying. So you let him say everything he has to say. And then you sit down and you think. And if you don't want to speak, sometimes not speaking is speaking. Let me say that again, because sometimes some of you guys don't listen. Some of you girls don't listen. So let me say it again. Sometimes not speaking is speaking. So although you know he's lying, because you are an emotional, intelligent woman and you practice delayed gratification, you can sit in silence for 5-10 minutes. It's going to make him uncomfortable. It's going to make him uncomfortable. So now because he's sitting in silence, you making him, he's thinking like, oh, well, now he's stuttering. Now he wants to fill in the blanks because you left it blank. You left it quiet. You like, you sitting there and he's like, oh, but what happened? Why you not saying nothing? You're like, oh, I'm just thinking. Now he's going to start rambling. Oh yeah, because you left the room silent enough for him to think about, what is she thinking? Now he's in his head like, shit, I got to fill in the blanks because she's probably on to me. Now he's going to keep talking. And now you're going to be there like, I didn't say anything. I didn't say anything. Dangerous. He doesn't know what you're thinking. This is how you play chess, not checkers. A lot of you are playing checkers like, oh no, I gotta let him know how I'm feeling. I gotta correct him right now. I gotta let him know. I gotta show him the proof. Babes, hold the proof. Build your case. Let me say that again. Hold the proof. Build your case. A lot of you are not good at building your case. You guys are too busy like, oh no, I gotta show. Yeah, but I saw you texting Tiffany at 6 o'clock. Calm down. Calm down, little mama. Calm down, little mama. Hold it. Because you want to make sure that when you start revealing the facts and the details and the evidence, he can't even say shit. But I'm sorry. If somebody's going to end up talking. Somebody just asked on a live, what if you stay silent and he stays silent too? Stay silent. Stop talking. We'll be like, you know what, babe? You know what? Let's talk about this another day. Eventually, silence usually makes people uncomfortable. Yeah. Silence makes people uncomfortable. You see how you ask that question? What if I'm silent? He stays silent. You're getting uncomfortable because he's silent. You be like, you know what? Let's talk about this another day. Let's just talk about this another day. Yeah. We need a break? Yeah, we'll talk about it another day. Now he's like, damn, what you mean? Because you're controlling your emotions. Now, I want you guys to understand, I'm not trying to teach you guys how to be a hardcore rock because we're women, we're emotional beings. But there's ways to express your emotions in a healthy manner that's healthy for you and healthy for the person to understand. Because a lot of you express your emotions in a way where it's so unhealthy that, first of all, you're drained, you're fucking tired, now you need a nap, and now the person don't even understand what the problem is. So you gotta start. You see, I'm getting goosebumps. You guys gotta start. I hope you guys can see my goosebumps. You guys gotta start thinking about giving out energy. It's called energy. It's energy. Do you want to be tired? Do you want to be like, damn, I can't even do nothing. I'm so tired. I done yelled at this guy all day. Now I don't have no energy to do shit. Because most of the time, when you are overly emotional as a woman, because it takes energy to be emotional. It takes energy to not be emotionally intelligent. It takes energy because now you got to be screaming, you got to be yelling, you got to be talking. Now the energy you could have used to go to the gym, to figure out some ways to make some money, start your digital business with the digital blueprint. You know what I'm saying? Start selling your products. Now you don't waste all that energy on this guy. Now you got to go take a nap. Because ain't no way you get into a heated argument with your man and you're not going to go take a nap. Because it's like, fuck, I'm fucking tired. I'm motherfucking tired. So, again, I'm not telling you to not be emotional. I'm trying to explain to you that there's healthy ways to express your emotions where you're not drained and the other person understands where you're coming from. And men usually like to, make you get emotional. They like to push your buttons because they know that when you are overly emotional, it makes the topic of conversation change. Let me say that again because it probably didn't come, like it didn't go, the clarity wasn't well. When a man pushes your buttons, right? He'll push your buttons or whatever. Like, you know how sometimes men, they usually like to push your buttons, make you mad upset, right? They usually do that because they know that they want to shift the focus of the conversation. That's usually why. That's why it's so important for you to be emotionally intelligent, because when he tries to poke your buttons, you sitting there like, John, that's not happening today. So why were you texting Sabrina at 5 a.m.? He's like, oh, well, why was you going to my phone? Why was you awake at 5 a.m.? The average woman would be like, oh, I was awake at 5 a.m. because I was too busy making food for you yesterday. Now, the topic of the conversation have shifted to you being up at 5 a.m. instead of, why were you texting Sabrina at 5 a.m.? Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Exactly. Looking for a reaction to avoid conversation. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? That's why it's so important to be emotionally intelligent. Because when he's trying to shift the conversation, you're like, oh, no, babes, it's not working today. Why were you texting Sabrina at 5 a.m.? And he's like, oh, no, but why was you up at... No, babes. We're not talking about that. We're talking about Sabrina. Yeah, Sabrina. Why did you text her at 5 a.m.? What was you doing? Now you put him on the hot seat. Now he's uncomfortable. And when he starts acting, or, some guys, they're really good at acting. They know how to act all upset, like, nah, fuck out of here. Oh, no, you... And when he's doing all of that, you just look at him. You look at him dead in his eyes, like, or you could even start clapping. Thank you, my love, for the gift. Start clapping. You start clapping for him, like, are you done? Are you done? You finished? Now who's Sabrina? You bring it right back. Because some men will start crying and yelling and start you don't even stop him. You don't be like, oh, what are you doing all that for? Because even if you even entertain his show, girl, if you entertain his show, now the topic of conversation is gonna be him reacting. Do you guys understand that? If you entertain the show that he's doing, where he's slamming stuff, he's getting upset, he's going, the topic of conversation is not going to be his reaction. You don't want the topic of conversation to be his reaction. That's why men do that. They want to throw you off. So you sit there, you look at when he's doing all the yelling and screaming, like, oh yeah, because I can't stand when bitches however he talk, I can't stand when women do it. Or he's, oh no, I can't take this. Let him do all of that. You just sit there, look at him. And it's going to get silent, because when you say, he's going to calm down. And then you go, so now that you're done, who is Sabrina? When I tell you his mind's going to be fucked, he's going to be like, oh shit, this bitch is really standing on business. He's like, this bitch got Tim's on. Yeah. This bitch got Tim's on because she's standing real heavy. And it's no snow outside. This bitch stomping. Round of applause for the best actor, the best clown in the circus. Yeah, now, who's Sabrina? Now that you're finished, who's Sabrina? Oh, she's your friend. Now you're going to start getting to the nitty-gritty of the conversation. So I'm giving you guys an example of... You want to be dwindling with the AI. Now I'm giving you guys an example of emotional intelligence. That's a visual example of emotional intelligence. The way you become an emotional intelligent woman is by practicing delayed gratification and start being more patient. Be patient. Even practice it with yourself. Be patient with yourself. Even as I'm speaking right now, I'm practicing patience. I'm practicing how to, because this has a lot to do with where I'm coming from, right? I'm from New York. So people from New York, we usually speak very fast. We da-da-da-da. But I realize that not everybody is going to understand my vernacular or how fast I speak. So I'm even learning how to be patient with myself and saying, okay, I know you have 10,000 thoughts, but let's take it one at a time. One at a time, bestie. One at a time. Because they need to hear you. They need to understand what you're saying. You don't want to keep stuttering. Because anytime I stutter is because I'm trying to transition into another thought. So even as I'm telling you guys this, I'm even practicing my flow of speech. Now, someone asked how to move after he's called. That's up to you. Because a lot of women still stay. Right? And if you're going to stay, you need to be compensated. Yeah. There's no labor loss. Even if you decide to leave, there is no labor loss. If I don't tell you anything, listen to me. I take no labor loss. I am not going to put my body, energy, mindset in a relationship, and then all of a sudden, because, oh, I'm so proud and I'm so bossy, I'm going to walk away. Sir, no labor loss. I need to recoup all that. Yeah. Recoup all that. My mom always say that about me, and she loves it. She say, my daughter, she would never. My mom is Nigerian. She say, my daughter, she would never take labor loss. No labor loss. No labor loss. No labor loss. So if you don't pick anything from this life, learn from Bestie and her mom. No labor loss. No labor loss. So you must recoup every single thing. Yeah. My ex-fiance, that emotional abuse, that physical abuse, I took that Rolex. Yeah, I sold it. Yeah. So yeah, now I'm okay. That financial abuse you gave me, you thought I was going to leave here with nothing? Yeah, I'm leaving here with something. Thank you. When he tried to tell my mom I was this and that, my mom said, sorry, my daughter, no labor loss. Yeah, no labor loss. I'm leaving here with something. Thank you. And it's not going to be a goddamn baby. Hello. No shade. Just saying. Because sometimes these men will use babies to trap you, and all of a sudden you see their true colors. That's a topic for a whole nother conversation. That's a topic for a whole nother day. Ashley, you love that Rolex story. Out of there. Swiper did the swiping. That's a topic for a whole nother conversation. Because let's briefly talk about it before I get off this live, because my phone's gonna die and I have to charge my phone because I don't want my phone to cut off in the midst of me saying something really good. So I gotta make sure I transition and end it before it cuts off. But I want you guys to be very stingy with your womb. Be very stingy with your womb. I don't play those type of games. Because just imagine, some of you guys heard my Rolex story. Imagine how hard it would be if a kid was involved. Stop allowing these men to come in you. Stop allowing these men to come in you. Stop dealing with the guy that said, "Oh, my pull-out game is weak." Well, you better go over there. You better go somewhere else. It's not my womb you're going to be sitting there playing Russian roulette with. It's not my womb you're going to sit there and play Russian roulette with. Not my womb. Because talking about something, "Oh, my pull-out game is weak. I'm sorry." No, sir, not mine. Go play with somebody else. Go play with somebody else. My womb, off limits. We don't play like that. You don't want to be sitting there scared, biting your fingers like, "Oh my God, he came in me on Wednesday." Now you sitting there doing calculations. Bitches are doing calculations like, "All right, I finished my period on the 5th. I'm fertile from the 5th to the 10th. All right, is he? Oh shit, I don't know. My period is 2 days late. What I'm gonna do?" You don't listen. None of that. No, none of that. None of that. So be very stingy with your womb. You can still leave with a kid, but it becomes a little bit more difficult, especially if the kid knows the father. Because now the kid going to be asking, "Oh, where my daddy? Where my dad?" Now you got to deal with that bullshit. So be very stingy with your womb. You want to make sure that even if you don't marry your child's father, you want to make sure that he's an active father. He could be a shitty husband. He could be a shitty boyfriend, but he can't be a shitty father. He could be a shitty boyfriend, shitty husband, but he cannot be a shitty father. Let's clock it. So pick your poison. So that's why I'm telling you guys, be stingy with your womb. Hold on, you know what? You guys really want me to stay on here. Hold on, I gotta go get my charger because this phone's gonna die any second from now. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm trying to put the charger up. Because then now we'll be able to talk about it. Good thing my wire is long. We'll be able to talk about it now. But the only problem is I won't be able to put my headphones in. So I'll be able to to charge for a little bit and then. All right. So back to what we were saying. Let me just I'm gonna give you guys another 25 minutes of my time. I'll put my timer on because y'all gonna keep me on here all day, and this is not fair. This is not even fair. 25 minutes, because I do need to post on my man account. I do have a man account. I need to post on my man account. So 25 minutes, like 28 minutes. I'm gonna give you guys 29 minutes. No, 25. Let me stick to my time. So, in conclusion, ladies. Hi, Kai. In conclusion, ladies. Thank you, my love. In conclusion, ladies. Be very stingy with your womb. And do not allow, she said make it 30 minutes. I'm making 30 minutes based on how y'all, if we don't get to 50K, I'm not making it 30 minutes. Yeah. Liking is free. Because y'all starting to piss me off. Liking is very, very free. There's no reason why y'all not liking up the screen, because I just dropped so much gems. The gems I dropped y'all, gave y'all mom didn't tell you, your grandma didn't tell you, they didn't tell you nothing. You know, our parents allow us, you know, sometimes our moms and parents allow us to go through these things by ourselves, and then they be like, oh, I told you. Do not, and I'm going to say this again, with all due respect, do not allow your family to rush you into any marriage or to have any children, because this is not 1980 or 1970 or the 50s when milk was $1. Well, milk was 2 cents. Have you seen them prices? Have we seen them prices? This is not the 50s, the 60s, you know, when milk was 50 cents. You know, it was like, oh, milk was 50 cents. A house was $2. It's not giving that in this economy. You want to be able to afford to be a parent, a good one at that. Give your child the best without it feeling like you're overworking yourself. You know, having a child is very beautiful when you know you can afford a nanny, you can afford this, you can afford that. Very beautiful. You know how people say being a mother is hard. Being a mother is not hard. Is when you don't have money, it's hard. Yeah. When you don't have money, it's hard. So you owe it to the next generation to be different from what you're coming from. Wealth, you may not come from wealth, but that doesn't mean wealth can't come from you. Exactly. When you have a good support system too. It's not hard. It's literally not hard when you have a good support system and you got some money. Because you can always, money, you know, money's the huge tool. You know why money's a huge tool? Because you can buy support. You can buy support. So if you don't have money, at least make sure you have a good family that have time. You know, they got a big house. You know, that, all right, cool. My child gonna be good regardless. You got your child gonna be good. But if you know you don't got none of that, you can buy support. Just clock it. Exactly, SJ. When you got somebody to watch, someone in the family to watch the kids, that's good. But a lot of people don't even have that. A lot of people don't have that. Someone said you can't buy mental health though. Mental health is a choice. Please, let's not talk about mental health. Do you guys want me to talk about mental health? Because do you guys know that I had something really traumatic happen to me beginning of this year, and you wouldn't even think in a million years. You'd be like, oh, I wouldn't even believe it. I wouldn't believe it, bestie. I wouldn't believe it. But if you was on my live and you've been watching me for a while, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. Yes, it can. Postpartum is a choice. It's a choice. It's actually a choice. Because you choose your feelings. You choose your feelings. You choose your feelings. You can choose to be sad. You can choose to continuously dwell in whatever it is, or you decide to say, you know what, nah, I'm going to go painting. I'm going to do this. It definitely is. It definitely is. Postpartum depression is a choice. It definitely is. Being depressed, stop allowing the media to tell you, oh, you need some drugs. You don't need no fucking drugs. All you need is a solid mindset. That's it. It's a choice. It's a choice. And it's okay if you feel like I'm wrong. I know what I'm saying because I went through postpartum. I actually went through postpartum, and I thought I was going to feel depressed because of what, mind you, my situation is completely worse than most of you guys in this whole life. Like, completely worse. I'm like the 1% of shit that what happened to me is like, you know how they say 1 out of 5 pregnancies? I'm the 1 in 5. And I was able to get through it. What I did was I did things to make me happy, and let me let you guys understand something about postpartum depression, right? Because they like to use this as an excuse. Oh, I'm a mom going through postpartum depression. Listen, you are the captain of your ship. I want you guys to understand, and if some of you guys may not resonate and say, oh, well, now she don't know what she's talking about, I'm telling you guys the truth. See, a lot of people don't like the truth. A lot of people don't like the truth. You are the captain of your ship. You can decide to ship your ship wherever you want. Wherever you want. I did have one. I lost my child. So when we talk about, like, that's why I can say what I be saying, because I realized that, you know what, like, being sad and being depressed is actually a choice. It's literally a choice. You can literally just say, how did I cope? What I did was, first of all, I took a break from social media. Like, I took a break. I was like, all right, you know what? For one, I gotta get my body back. Right? It's okay, guys. I'm over it. One, I gotta get my body back. Number two, I need to deeply go inside, because I am a very spiritual person, and I am always trying to understand why things happen. And in me understanding why things happen, I did not like allow it to bring me down. So what I did, I went for walks. Even though my vagina was in pain every second. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna let this get me down. I even went through an ectopic pregnancy. And if anybody knows what ectopic is, I would not wish ectopic pregnancy on my worst fucking enemy. Yes, exactly, Jemmy. That's why I'm trying to talk about controlling your mind and emotions. That's why I'm teaching that. That's why I'm talking about it, because not everybody's strong. I didn't just become strong overnight, right? Because it didn't just happen overnight. Yeah, Jason, you know that thing is painful. It's so fucking painful, and I would not wish any ectopic pregnancy on my worst enemy. It's fucking painful. And that was, you know, it's crazy, because when I reflect, right? When I reflect on that time in my life, this is before I even had Bestie Next Door. And I was just like, oh, this is fucked up. Like, this is fucked up. I was in bed. I had my not in the same year. This is like 3 years ago. This happened. And I was like, oh, fuck, what am I going to do? And I also felt like, between you and I didn't feel like my husband was like present as he could have been. And I came to the realization that I cannot expect everybody's coping mechanism is different. That's what I've learned. This is why when I tell you guys what I tell you guys, I speak from experience. So I realized that, okay, it's until later on the line, I'm like, okay, the way he copes is different from me. The way I cope is different, right? So I was like, you know what? I hate having to feel like I'm hopeless, because when you are hopeless and this is where postpartum depression comes in. Postpartum depression comes in when you feel like people who's supposed to be there is not there. That's where it comes in. I swear to God, that's where it comes. It comes from like wanting support and people's not helping you. You're looking for people and you were expecting them to be there and they're not there. That's when PPD comes in. That's when it comes in, because it's like, damn, like you feel it's more so of a letdown. Depression, period. Exactly. You feel let down. That's where it comes in. So in my situation, thank you, my love. In my situation, oh my God, thank you for the ornaments. Thank you for the gift. So in my situation, what I did was, I was like, you know what, bestie? Like, you know what? You're the only person that's going to be there for yourself. And that's what I want you guys to know. If you're going through postpartum depression or any type of depression, any financial depression, whatever the depression you want to call it, you came in this world by yourself. You got to start thinking. You got to start really reminding your mind, because everything has a lot to do with your subconscious mind. Don't allow the internet or the things to be selling you all these drugs and pills, because they literally make all this stuff for us to feel depressed. Yeah, they usually talk about the economy. They want us to feel depressed because there's money being made. If the economy was so bad, and sorry, I'm gonna get to my point. If the economy was so bad, there wouldn't be people buying PJs, Lamborghinis, flying first class. Let's clock it. They want us to live on survival. They want us to be like, oh my God, what's going to happen? They want us to feel like that. Look at how they use the elections. Oh my God, Trump is here. Oh my God, it's going to be so. They want us to feel like that. I want you guys to understand. So that's why I'm telling you guys, and I know some of you guys cannot resonate because maybe it sounds so foreign. When you hear something for the first time, it's hard for you to like really like grasp the idea. You are the captain of your ship. It don't matter what the fuck what's going on in the economy. That doesn't mean your $1 million is not inside. I don't give a fuck how much they say, oh, the economy is so bad, there's no money being made. I reject that energy. When everybody's talking about something, oh, I'm broke. Everybody's broke. I reject it. I am not broke. No, no, no. I could listen. $1 could be in my account. I don't give a goddamn fuck. I don't care when everybody say, well, oh, everybody's, because it's like everybody feels comfortable when they know that the other person is suffering. Why do you want to feel comfortable in that class? It's like they're deliberately trying to suppress. They're trying to suppress the poor and the rich. No, when they be like, oh, everybody broke the economy, nobody got no money, nobody's spending money. So why are celebrities still traveling, still getting booked, still buying designer bags, still flying first class, still riding PJs? Because if everybody was really broke, then all, like, Louis Vuitton will close, Dior will close, Gucci will close, Chanel will be out of business. Then we will really start seeing, oh, okay, Chanel's out of business. They're no longer selling first class tickets. Then we really know, like, okay, yeah, it's the economy's kind of fucked up. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. That's when you know. If they're still selling Chanel bags and if they're still a first class, bitch, the economy is moving because the money itself has no value. It's a fiat currency. Let me let you guys understand. Money, the money that we're spending is a fiat currency. It's not like back in the days. It's backed by nothing but faith. Yeah. Faith, fiat currency is, definition, faith in the government. That's what our currency is. Backed by nothing. So when we talk about debt, what debt are we in? Who are we owing? Thank you, Mari. The economy is none of my business. My business is thriving. When you start, think about it. The money we have, the dollars we have, it's backed by absolutely nothing. The value is what you spend it on. And the tongue has power. That's what I want you guys to understand. That's why when people say, oh, everybody broke, I'll be like, oh, no, I don't even care if I don't have a $1 million car. I don't care. I'm not broke. The fact that you have a roof over your head, the fact that you got food, thank you for the hat. The fact that you got water. I'm going to go back to what I was saying, Virgo. The fact that you have water, you are rich. Like, when people say broke, do we really want to know what broke is? Like, do we really want to know? And even the brokest people practice gratitude. So you are taking what you have for granted. Start practicing gratitude. I do that. Guys, let me show you guys something. And my book is right here. God bear me witness. Everything, I have a gratitude journal. And I don't have the best handwriting, but I have a gratitude journal. This whole book, I only have a few pages remaining. Only a few pages. Ain't like a few pages. But I literally have a gratitude journal. It's all full. Full. Thank you, Maria, practice gratitude all day long, even for small things. Me too. Smallest things. And Joy, you just brought me to a good point. And I want to get into it. A lot of you don't pray. And I know this may sound fucked up, but during my pregnancy, I didn't pray. So when I think about it, I'm like, but did you was thinking you was willy-dilly. You forgot that God is the giver and taker. I had to sit down. Like, sometimes when you go through certain things, sometimes you go through the bad things, you have to sit down and say to yourself, you know what? The decisions I made was wrong. But you know the problem with a lot of people when it comes to they can't be accountability. I sat down with myself and said, but bestie, while you were pregnant this whole time, why didn't you pray? Did you think you think shit is sweet? And I said to myself, you know what? You're right. From that day that I had that revelation in my head, I have not missed a day of prayer since. And my life has changed drastically. When you see all the glow, you're like, oh, why are you glowing so much, girl? Prayer. It changes everything. When you're going through depression, there we go. Anything you focus on grows. That's why I can confidently beat my chest. I could beat my chest and say, depression, you control depression. You can't really be depressed. Because when you pray and you have God in your life, it becomes very hard for you to be depressed. No, April, of course not. I'm not the type of, you know, some creators are like, they're so ignorant. They like, oh, let me mute her. No, because you're entitled to your opinion. And I respect that. But I'm going to make you look at things from a different perspective. That's what I'm meant to do. Make you look at things from a different perspective. Like, oh, okay, I get what you mean. Because you don't understand. You don't know me. You don't know the kind of person I am. So you're only going to take what I say and put your own opinion. But I'm giving you a whole different perspective. That's the reason why. No, this is not a flip over week. This is tape-ins. This is tape-ins, babes. It's tape-ins, babes. It's 16 and 20. So I have it layered. I have it layered. You know, before I had like a 28 or 24, 26. All of the I've been having tape-ins. Do I have siblings? Yes, I have 2 older brothers. That's the reason why I know so much about men. 2 older brothers. I don't have any sisters. 2 older brothers. So that to answer who was it? Virgo. To answer your question, what helped me was going for walks and praying. Because people really undermine prayer. You know how sometimes rich people be like, oh, you got to pray to God. You got to give thanks to God. You know how some people be like, bluff. It's true. God will bring you out of nothing. Like, he will literally. And I think that most times, yeah, when people hear, oh, God will bring you out of nothing, they think about it as God coming down himself and like, oh, let me move the mountains. It don't happen like that. God will put you in certain situations, in certain rooms, or you come up with different ideas. That's how it works. That's how when people say, oh, God brought me from nothing, that's how it works. Some people can't grasp how for those who don't understand, when you be thinking like, how can God do it? How can God even do it? It's actually from that. He puts you in rooms. He lets you hear opportunities, or you have an idea. You having an idea is based on your subconscious mind, because that's how manifestation works. Let me explain to you guys how manifestation works, just in case people don't understand, because we're having a deep conversation. Right now we're having a deep conversation. I want this live to be, I want to end this live at 100K. Never have that. I don't think I've ever had that before. I want to end this live at 100K. Now, when manifestation happens like this, manifestation is not like, let's say you're manifesting $5,000 or $20,000. Let's just give you an example. It's not like, oh, here's a check. Something has to happen for you to receive that check. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? So when you're manifesting something, it's like a cause and effect. Because you want $20,000, you may have gotten into an accident 2-3 years ago, and then all of a sudden, the $20,000 check appears. So manifestation is not like the universe hands it to you. It's more like the opportunities align for you to receive what you're manifesting. Does that make sense? I want to make sure you guys, am I making sense? Exactly. When preparation meets opportunity. Am I making sense? That's why when it comes to manifesting, you have to be patient. Again, everything goes back to patience. You see what I'm saying? So even emotional intelligence, manifesting, everything, what's the key word? Patience. Patience. Patience is what will get you far. Rushing to marriage, rushing to money, rushing to meet rich men, rushing to this, rushing to that, you ain't going nowhere. You're going to be running in the same space, the same spot, running. Patience is the key word of this whole entire shit is patience. Because even if you guys say, okay, you know what, bestie, I want to get the digital blueprint. All right, I see the numbers you're doing, and I'm going to get the digital blueprint. You still have to be patient, because you have to learn, right? Understand what digital marketing is. Pick your niche. Pick your product. You still have to do all of that. So what is the key word in life? Patience. I call it running nowhere fast. Patience. Patience in life will give you the best. The best man, the most money, the best skin, the best body. Patience will give you the best. Are we clear? I got 5 more minutes. In the last 5 minutes, we're going to talk about the digital blueprint and the baddie blueprint, and then I gotta get out of here, guys. You guys took up my whole energy. I feel like God wanted me to. He said today on a Tuesday, because I don't even come live on a Tuesday. He said on this beautiful Tuesday, you're gonna teach to these girls. You're gonna say what you gotta say, because they need to hear it. They need to hear it. And I did just that. I delivered. God, I delivered. Because I prayed. I said, God, I delivered. I delivered the message. No, it's, girl, you talk about you 33. Is it too late to level up? What? I know you playing. Girl, stop. Girl, stop. Girl, stop. Girl, stop. I know you lying. You talking about something, I'm 33. Can I still level up? What? Babes, please. You're not that old. Relax. Relax. You're still in the 90s. You're still 1990. You're not that old. Relax. Let me put back on my Right, Cleopatra. It's never too late. Can you guys hear me? I want to make sure you guys can hear me because my phone charged a little bit, and it should be good. All right. So are we good? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? I want to make sure you guys can hear me before we got like 3 minutes. Is staticky? Okay, hold on. Is it good now? Is it good now? Is it good now? Okay. I think it was I had to sometimes I had to install everything. All right, guys. So you know what's going to happen? Now, for those of you who want me to explain the digital blueprint, please type 1 in the chat. Hey, Christian, my love. Me and my assistant, we have a little scuffle, a little beef, but we getting through it. We're getting through it. We're getting through it. Okay. So now, the digital blueprint is basically this, right? The digital blueprint is meant to be your one-stop shop as far as leveling up. Yes, you can be in Africa and do it too. You can be you can be in Africa, China, Russia, wherever you are in the world. You can be wherever you are in the world. I'm trying to explain to you guys on how you guys can, level up and make money, right? Because again, remember, we want to learn from Trophy Wife. We want to learn from all these women that, have rich men, or, having a job is not the end all. You need to also think about other ways. You can be making money from home, wherever. You got to think about all ways. There's never too much money, right? What Lil Wayne said, too much money ain't enough money. I know the Fed's listening. So what? Right? Yeah, maybe. Okay. All right. So there's never too much money, right? So don't limit yourself to just your job. A lot of you have a lot of potential, and a lot of you know things that somebody in another country would need, whether it be makeup, whether it be how to lose weight quicker, whether it could be anything in the world. You guys have information that someone in another country would need. For example, someone who's an African, like you're Nigerian, someone wants to know how to make jollof rice. You can literally be showing them different cuisines, making food, right, on social media, and they want to buy a cookbook. Look at Nara Smith. She wasn't even into cooking, but she has built a community that will purchase her cookbook, right? So the digital blueprint is your one-stop shop as far as leveling up and making money online. In the digital blueprint, you will learn digital marketing. You will get over 50 plus digital products. You will also get 2 courses that you can resell. Not only that, for those of you who want to do faceless, you don't want to show your face at all because you're not comfortable showing your face or whatever, you will get over 13,000 luxury videos. Not only that, there is, for those of you that's in America and have bad credit, and you want to remove some things off of your credit, there is credit repair. For those of you who want to get business tax, there is business tax. There is a module on business tax. For those of you who want to understand taxes, like how to file your taxes as a sole proprietorship, LLC, S corp, all of these things, you will learn about that in the digital blueprint. Not only that, You also get access to speak to me on WhatsApp. So the reason why the WhatsApp community is there is because I want all of us to get to a point where we're networking with each other, right? So some of you could be like, oh, I'm going to North Carolina this weekend. Anybody in North Carolina? You'd be like, oh, somebody could be in the chat like, hey, I'm in North Carolina. Oh, do you want to link up? Or it can be, oh, hey, babes, any of you guys want to go to Miami this weekend? I'm trying to go to Miami. I have nobody to go with.